What's up guys, this is your favorite fanfic YouTuber, the Fanfic Majesty, and welcome to another amazing video. You can follow me on Patreon for exclusive stories. 5DN65. The channel between the two realms connects for the first time. Ren King's Landing 2 headquarters. Please subscribe, please order all. Advertisement. This new reward for Ren is not insignificant. The original prize 3 is good, but has many limitations. For example, the time limit and the summoned. If they do not agree, they cannot be summoned. Now not only can cross at any time, it can also be summoned compulsively. This is basically a point kill ability, like watching Golden Lion upset. It can be summoned to Marine HQ immediately, attack them together, even though they can only be used once a day. But also very precious. The only pity is that once the summoning object is bound, you can only summon that person all the time. Even if you die, you can't summon others, unless you get the same reward. In order to call others again, if there is no such restriction, Ren feels that he can wipe out the opponent's entire world government. The method of operation is very simple. Bring Sakazuki, Arisa, Kizaru. Set traps and summon them one by one. Carry out a roll call, even if you can only kill one top powerhouse in a day. How many top powerhouses does the world government have? Open black lens bracket number 2 Golden Lion. Wait. Just now Ren answered the question correctly, and then he chose the prize 3, close black lens bracket. At this moment, number 2 Golden Lion panicked, because just now he just yelled at Akainu Kizaru. Although I saw this prize before, there is a hint that it cannot be forcibly summoned. But he didn't forget that this is the channel between the two worlds, the ability that allows people to travel back and forth between the two worlds. Although there is a time limit, just in case you were targeted by the monster Ren. Now he roughly guessed his position again. Isn't it dangerous now? Good thing he doesn't know that Ren has no time limit right now. It means that it is possible to kill him at any time. Just know where. Number 2 Golden Lion. B********** D Ren. Why did you choose prize 3? You're 340 for some purpose. Open black lens bracket number 2 Rocks. Shiki. You are panicking. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket number 2 Golden Lion. I don't believe you don't panic, the other you, but you were murdered miserably. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Whitebeard. So, he can come over now. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Kaido. There is nothing to be afraid of. If the entire Marine headquarters comes over, it will be really scary. If one person dares to come to Wano Kuni to make trouble, it is not certain who will die. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Kaido. Another me. So brave, so confident, but don't underestimate this monster. Bastards, Lousy has no time to let you all out. Here is the key. You can find a way to get it yourself. I have to slip. Golden Lion, who was still on the 6th floor of Impel Down at the moment. Just got the key. Ben was about to open the cage. Now there is no time. I tore off the keychain and threw all the keys out at random. Let the person who gets the key redeem his own correct key. He controls lion fruit and flies upwards quickly. After a while, it came out from Impel Down. Floating in the air, he glanced around. No sign of Ren was found. Didn't you keep an eye on it? With it or not, this place is dangerous now. Run away. Number 2 Golden Lion doesn't want to fight Ren, although he has returned to his peak. But he still wasn't sure he could beat Ren. Ren's strength came after the first battle in the Valley of the Gods. I never tried my best. Even in the Sabo archipelago, stopping Kizaru and Rayleigh. It doesn't look like it's going all out. It is very disadvantageous and dangerous to confront him rashly. Wait until you get more rewards. In World 2, Sengoku and others have no time to pay attention to the barrage. Instead, they are following the orders of the 5 elders. Going to take down the hot-headed Kizaru. After taking it down, persuade him to calm down. What they don't know is, Kizaru was calmer than ever at the moment. Number 2 Red Earl. I just chose a prize 3, so it's not necessarily that he will come here. Even if he comes, he may not be friendly with the current Marine and world government. After all, they are two worlds. Even if they are the same people, it may not be that their interests are the same. Number 2 Bullet. What a useless coward. Open the prison door anyway. Damn it. There is only one step away from freedom. Whoever got the key to room 05, don't hide it now. Let me come out. I'll let you out too. Otherwise, world government reinforcements will come, and no one will escape. Advertisement. Number 2 Graham Lock Doll. Here I am. Open black lens bracket and number 2. Ren, do you want to come over and have a baby together? Our blood union will definitely give birth to an unprecedented strong man. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket and number 1. What are you dreaming about? This B*********. He doesn't even look down on my old lady when she was young, but she will look after you as an old lady now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket and number 2. The other me speaks very badly and is full of resentment. I'm such a useless piece of trash. I can't even deal with a man. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Golden Emperor. That guy won't really come to our world, right? Close black lens bracket. Kizaru, don't be stubborn. Calm down. No matter how strong you are alone, can you still escape from us? And you don't know that the world government has reserved the worst situation for this war, behind. Sengoku, Garp, Aokiji, Akainu, 4 people in 4 directions of Kizaru. Sengoku spoke persuasively. They really don't want to use force unless they have to. After all, Everyone in Marine and the whole world is watching at this moment. This was already a big joke, if it turns into force. The joke will go on and on. Akainu and Aokiji have complex expressions. Kizaru is their colleague, moreover their friend. But for the sake of the overall situation, Kizaru's so-called new Marine really cannot be born. In that way, with Kizaru's strength, it is very easy to become an overlord existence similar to the four emperors. The situation at sea will only get more chaotic, and Garp had more complicated things in mind. In highlight contrast, Kizaru is under so much pressure. Rescue Luffy frequently, although it hasn't happened yet, it's in the future. But in Garp's heart, he felt that he already owed favors. Now I have to do it. Number 25 elders are also watching the situation here. This time was originally a lore for Whitebeard, but I didn't expect that Whitebeard has not appeared yet, but now it has become a joke for us, Saturn said coldly. Kizaru was originally one of our people. If possible, we should try to capture him live. After all, he is one of the highest combat powers in Marine. I don't think he can stay. If he pursues Rennes' so-called equality and democracy, it will be a provocation to us, the descendants of the Creator, and it will shake our foundation. Once his so-called new Marine takes shape, it will be it's a revolutionary army. Not bad. I am also in favor of Matcha Kizaru. Try to catch alive first, and if you can't catch alive, let the second hand start. Although there are some costs, you can't let Kizaru escape. Jin Xing finally finalized the countermeasure. Facing the siege of several Sengoku people, Kizaru looked very calm and calm. Even remove the glasses and pull a spare pair from your pocket, but put on a brand new pair. Sengoku-san, maybe in your eyes, I might be crazy. I also think I'm probably crazy, but for some reason, I'm calmer than ever, and my mind is clearer than ever. I know what I want to do, Kizaru said flatly. I've been staying at the Marine headquarters all these years. I've seen too much compromised justice. Ask yourself, Sengoku-san, now you are in the position of Marine Marshal, but is the justice you implement really the same as what you thought at the beginning? I won't talk about the far ones, but the nearest ones. In the matter of Sabo the archipelago, the celestial dragons ran amok, shot and killed civilians at will, and there are many slave trade clubs. Even if we change the name to a better one, everyone knows the essence. I know, standing in your position, all this is not easy. There are 5 elders to deal with, and countless pirates below are ready to move. You will say that for the sake of justice and the overall situation, you always have to learn to compromise with reality. Quote. Actually, I don't think it matters. After all, this world can't distinguish between justice and evil. If nobles and pirates are regarded as the same kind of people, there will be no sense of disobedience. Therefore, I will perform the tasks that should be performed. But this time, I want to try something else and see if I can change something. Kizaru spoke calmly. Sengoku is silent, speechless, and in a high position, has issued many dark orders. Also carried out the injustice tasks assigned by the 5 elders. It's not that he hasn't wavered, but for the stability of the overall situation, the necessary sacrifice is unavoidable. Kizaru knew it too, and saw it through. He just doesn't want to compromise now. Because in this confused world, he saw a path to the light. Don't do anything stupid, Paluzolino, Akainu called out Kizaru's name. It was persuading him as a friend. You shouldn't join forces with them, your justice cannot restrain the nobles of the world. It just takes a little bit of trying and trying. Akainu also dislikes celestial dragons. But who made them the masters of this world? Want to change this world full of pirates? Their power and strength must be called upon. Looks like it's useless to talk. Although Sengoku was conflicted in his heart, 5 elders' orders still had to be carried out. In the big picture, their order was correct. If Kizaru is not captured, the situation in this sea will change dramatically. And change usually means chaos. Originally, I could announce the establishment of the new Marine after this incident, but I think that true justice should be fearless, and it should be announced to the world. Even if you sacrifice your life for it, you will not hesitate. Everyone, please be careful. The me now is a little different from before. Kizaru spoke slowly, and pulled out an Amakongyun sword between his hands that made the 4 top powerhouses tremble a little. As colleagues who are familiar with Kizaru's strength, they can feel the strength of Kizaru in front of them. Stronger than ever. Are the admirals really going to fight? There is no other way. Who would have expected that Kizaru Admiral would create a new Marine in front of the world? Advertisement. Are your own people going to beat your own people? I still can't believe it. If there is a real fight, who are we going to help? Even Vice Admiral like Maynard was in a dilemma. 0. Old man, you will really give me a problem. The pacifists have received a new order. The CPO's command authority is above mine. What should I do? On a certain warship, Senmomaru, who was hiding with a pacifist, said distress-edly. But at this moment, the entire Marine headquarters suddenly went into commotion. Everyone looked up to the sky in unison. The bullet screen also became commotion. Number 2 rocks. Ren really came to our side of the world. Appeared directly at the Marine headquarters. What does he want to do? Open black lens bracket number 2 Kaido. Really here? Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket redhead number 2. Did you choose prize 3 just to come to our world? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Whitebeard. It's really a heavy heart. This scary kid is here. He's here to kill people. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Silver Axe. Kill the golden lion? He p asterisk asterisk d them off just now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Luffy. Brother Ren is so amazing, he actually went to another world, close black lens bracket. Number 1 Kizaru. Although I always knew that there is a parallel world, but it always feels unreal. I didn't expect Brother Ren to appear in another marine headquarters now. Open black lens bracket. Number 2 Saturn. Damn it, what is this dangerous strong man doing here? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Number 2 Venus. The current situation should be related to Kizaru, and things have become troublesome. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Doberman Vice Admiral. It's really here, there are people from another world. It's one thing to know that Yan Ren actually showed up over marine headquarters too. Let everyone have a shocking feeling of dream come true. Ren suddenly became the focus of attention. Many great pirates in World 2 are feeling extremely heavy at the moment. Although there is only one person, Ren has demonstrated the strength previously. Let them feel that a top powerhouse like Japan has met him. In a one-on-one situation, I am afraid that he will die in his hands. This virtually brought too much pressure, even the previous Golden Lion was scared away. As a party who enforces justice, what reason is there to stop a man who pursues justice? The black hole is just over the marine headquarters. Ren stepped down from the void step by step. Every step they took was like thunder ringing in their hearts. People from another world are coming. Sengoku, Garp, Akainu, Aokiji and other strong men stared at Ren with wide eyes. Some hindsight, the murderous look on Akainu's face subsided slightly. To this man who exists in another world, his emotions are very complicated. Myself in another world, it was because of him that those tragedies were avoided, and my sister and parents were still alive. It's his great benefactor. If there is a real fight, can he do it himself? For the first time, Akainu asked himself in his heart. This 2.8 matter has nothing to do with you in another world, Sengoku said in a deep voice, but his face was not very severe. It stands to reason that the other party is the Marine Chief Inspector of another world. It should be the same camp as them, but that's not the case right now. Strictly speaking, Ren should be an intruder. His new marine name is Irons. You said it has nothing to do with me. You should all know what prize I got. I can come to your world at will, you should know. Do you know what that means? Ren said calmly. When Sengoku, 5 elders and others heard this, their faces changed slightly. Can it appear anywhere? This ability is really pervert. Why didn't I think of this before? Once they are targeted by him, even the top powerhouses are very dangerous. The 5 elders suddenly felt a sense of crisis. Are you threatening us? Sengoku murmured. No, I'm telling you the truth. I just think that a person who follows justice should have freedom. What do you think? We don't want to fight against Marines from another world, either. Our target should be the pirates. It's not up to us to decide. Sengoku saw that Ren wasn't aggressive. Slightly relieved, but for a while I didn't know what to do. How did the 5 elders decide? What if there is a conflict with the Marine Headquarters Chief Inspector in another world at this time? Will there be opportunities for cooperation in the future? Just when it froze, the comparison video above started to play again. The new comparison is about to start. There are many participants in this comparison. Please keep in mind the good questions. Close black lens bracket. This comparison includes world number 1, Sun God Luffy, Yandy Ace, Dragon King Sabo. The last one has a summary of the entire comparison and important turning points. Try not to skip it. Please subscribe. Please complete. 66. Contrast Luffy Ace Sabo 3 Admiral. The man behind Marine King and One Piece. Please subscribe. Please order all. Advertisement. The Marine Inspector from another world just came, and we in another world don't want to stop it? What do they think? Number 2 Saturn said in a deep voice. Even if it is us in another world, the interests are not necessarily consistent. If we are thrown there, what do you think that world means to us? A unique big secret treasure, double the gold population of the mine and other resources. That's right, so for us in another world, we are also a great secret treasure. If we can't reach a cooperative relationship, then the war between the two worlds is very likely to break out. Judging from our thinking, the reason why the 5 elders in the number 1 world did not stop, there is also the idea of wanting to test the strength of this side and our reaction. Number 2 Jin Xing said. Their marine strength is stronger than ours, and what our Holy Land has, they will probably have it. In a real fight, we may not be opponents. But from another point of view, if we can join forces, threats such as pirates and the Revolutionary Army will be greatly reduced. Leave Kizaru alone. Let Sengoku try to get a good relationship with Ren. Don't offend him yet. But you have to be ready to go to war with another world at any time. The 5 elders are all too familiar with their own minds. So when you say the words to prepare for war, none of them were surprised. A whole world is the largest and most precious resource for the superiors. Who wouldn't want to have it for themselves? Sengoku soon got a call from 5 elders. He looked at Ren and Kizaru with complicated expressions. Ren just showed up and did nothing. It has already touched the hearts of all the powerful in the world. His arrival is even enough to make the 5 elders of their world back down. Countless people in the entire Marine headquarters looked at Ren, a visitor from the other world. Many people are excited. In the 2 comparison videos, Ren has become the idol of many people. Either to make another Akainu better and happier. Still here to reverse Kizaru's fallen fate, and a kind of thought that people will remember for a lifetime after seeing it once. It has made many people feel admiration and worship. Of course, there are also many big pirates who feel fear and pressure. Sengoku hasn't stepped forward to negotiate yet. The title of the new comparison video is highlighted. Open black lens bracket number 2 Kaido. I didn't expect this comparison to be so fast. Damn it, I must get a reward this time. Otherwise if Marine gets stronger and stronger, and someone can even travel between the two worlds, I'm afraid it will be troublesome in the future. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Golden Lion. Who would have thought that this guy would come here as soon as he said it? This reward can't directly improve his strength. Who knew he would really choose this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Rocks. Shiki, are you okay? Just come here, I want to try. How strong is the guy who can make me so miserable in another world? 1. Open black lens bracket number 2 Golden Lion. Go away. Close black lens bracket open black lens bracket number 1 Rocks. If you want to FK him right away. Don't give this old Yinbi time to prepare. You can't play him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Golden Lion. What, isn't the other me very brave? Why are you scared at this time? Go to the Marine headquarters and FK him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Whitebeard. Gu la la la. It's the first time I see someone let me die. Shiki, you are still so ungrateful. Close black lens bracket. Number 1, number 2 Golden Lion. Shut up, you. Open black lens bracket number 1 Garp. Ahahaha. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Sengoku. Stupid Garp, what are you laughing at? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Garp number 2. Take a closer look at who you are comparing. This guy is proud of himself now. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Garp is full of displeasure. He felt that he was going to be completely compared to another self. Not even suspenseful. After all, their grandsons are all Marine admirals. My own ace Luffy has become a pirate. This contrasts Luffy ace Sabo's words. Didn't I become another background board for myself? It is not an exaggeration to say that it is a public execution in disguise. Watch Garp's barrage. Sengoku also put his mind on the comparison video again. Check the topic carefully. The new comparison is about to start. There are many participants in this comparison. Please keep in mind the good questions. Close black lens bracket. This comparison includes world number 1, Sun God Luffy, Emperor Yan Ace, Dragon King Sabo, world number 2 One Piece Luffy, Fire Fist Ace, Revolutionary Army Sabo, world number 1 Rennes. Advertisement, the first stage question, may I ask, who is the real Marine King? Boom. Watching the comparison video, I want to compare 9 people at once. The barrage instantly boiled over, because it's not just about comparing numbers. It is even more destined that there will be no fewer questions raised in this comparison. It also means they have more chances to earn rewards. And compare the title that appears in the video now. It's too eye-catching. Open black lens bracket number 1 Sengoku. Who is the real Marine King? Close black lens bracket. Garp number 1. Ha ha ha. Need I say that? Open black lens bracket number 2 Garp. Don't be complacent, it must not be you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Garp. It's not me, it's Luffy or Ace, it's all the same, close black lens bracket. Number 2 Kaido. One Piece Luffy. Are you kidding me? In the Battle of Marine Headquarters, the kid who had to rely on Kizaru to release water many times to survive. I can kill such a kid with one blow, and he will become One Piece? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Rocks. One Piece? Garp's grandson? This guy has the potential to be a king? Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Golden Lion. It seems that this may be something that will happen in the future, but this guy does have the potential to be a king, and I saw Roger in him for a short time. 1. Ant number 2. Hey, this is a big joke. It is undeniable that this kid performed well on the battlefield of saving Ace, but his strength is so weak, how could he become the One Piece King? Number 2 Whitebeard. Gu la la la, it really is a surprising little devil, close black lens bracket. When I saw it from the future battlefield, Yuhazi thought this kid was very good. Although reckless, he values love and righteousness, is not afraid of powerful enemies, and is not afraid of life and death. He has an extremely precious quality. I feel that if he does not die, his future achievements will be astonishing. Number 2 Locked Doll. Is this something that might happen in the future? Huh, I never thought that a rookie kid could go that far. Say it. But K-Locked Doll felt better inside because recently the prisoners on the 6th floor knew that he was brought down by a new guy. They all laughed at him. Now, Maka try? Get knocked down by the future One Piece. That's a lot of weight. Open black lens bracket number 2 Kid. Are you kidding me? The one who will become the One Piece is my uncle. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Mom number 2. Where did this kid come from again? How arrogant. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Beckman. This should be just a possibility in the future, as in the previous video of the future, but even so, that kid Luffy is really good. Number 2 Redhead. Ha ha ha. Although the future One Piece is not me, but Luffy's words are also very good. Prove that our Luffy is not weaker than theirs. Open black lens bracket number 2 Laziru. It seems that the head was hit by Admiral Luffy from another world before. Close black lens bracket. Really hit. Even the redhead wondered if he was delaying Luffy. But if it's One Piece, it's definitely better than Marine Admiral Excellent. Even if it is just a bad name in the eyes of the world. Beckman number 2. Boss, don't be too happy too early. It stands to reason that Luffy from another world will grow faster and stronger, and his future achievements will be even more astonishing. Besides, he has always been nicknamed the Sun God. I doubt Admiral isn't necessarily his apex. Sun God. Thinking of this name, this fruit, the smile on number 2's red-haired face froze slightly. God. This is a very sensitive and great word. Being strong at the beginning does not mean that you will be stronger in the future. How many people in this world can compare with One Piece in terms of achievement and fame? Don't think too much, head, Usopp said with a smile. It's true. The red hair felt the same when he heard the words. Open black lens bracket number 1 Luffy. Hey, can I in another world become the One Piece King in the future? However, I am the man who wants to become the Marine King, and I will not lose to you. 1. Open black lens bracket number 1 Aokiji. Ah la la la, this is really an amazing future, but if Luffy from another world also has the talent of Admiral Luffy, it is not impossible to become One Piece. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Garp's face turned even darker. One Piece is such a bad name. Is it something to show off? A whole redhead, he'd rather Luffy be a Marine Admiral? Open black lens bracket number 2 Zoro. Is Luffy the One Piece? Ha ha ha, I knew he could do it. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Sanji. Luffy must be the One Piece in the future. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Luffy. That's right, One Piece, I'm sure. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Venus. Damn it, the reinforcements haven't arrived yet? Impel down. Don't worry about the others, just kill the Straw Hat Luffy. Advertisement: there is a possibility of becoming the One Piece in the future. At this point they don't care what Garp thinks. A One Piece is enough to impact their world government rule. If Roger hadn't died early, who knows what terrible storm would have been set off. Open black lens bracket number 1 Rocks. In addition to the question of One Piece, there's also a Marine King? Who might this refer to? Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Golden Lion. It must be one of these 9 people. Now number 2 Straw Hat Luffy and Fire Fist Ace can be temporarily ruled out. Open black lens bracket number 1 Sengoku. I think the King of Marine, it should be Garp. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Garp number 1. Sengoku-san, you finally admitted, you are so accurate. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Huashaoshan Vice Admiral. Indeed, Vice Admiral Garp has cultivated 3 new Marines, Admiral, and many junior strongmen, such as Aokiji, Kizaru, who have also done missions with Vice Admiral Garp, and grew up beside him. In addition, Vice Admiral Garp already has the title of Marine Hero, and I think he is definitely a well-deserved Marine King. Number 2 Flying Squirrel Vice Admiral. Vice Admiral Garp on our side also brought out a lot of strong people. In the Battle of Rocks, they were stronger than Garp on your side. Speaking of King Marine, our Vice Admiral Garp may not lose either. Open black lens bracket number 2 Maynard Vice Admiral. Yes. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Doberman Vice Admiral. HMPH, don't be too happy, it's not necessarily the comparator. For example, at the beginning, the answer to the question had nothing to do with the comparator, but Golden Lion was mentioned. This time maybe a Kainu Admiral will also appear. He is the future Marshal of the Marine. It would be more appropriate to say that he is the King of the Marine. Open black lens bracket number 1 Golden Lion. You all focus on Straw Hat, Garp, King Marine, etc. Didn't you find a serious problem? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Golden Lion. What's the problem? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Golden Lion. Ren, the monster, appeared in the comparison again this time. Although the last comparison was Kizaru, not him, but his role is not small, this time it directly appeared in the comparison. You. Let's taste it. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Rocks. Really? That monster really exists. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Whitebeard. It seems that this comparison is related to the future of the 2 worlds. I don't know what kind of era it will be. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Brother Ming. Of course it is an era of complete rampage and chaos. Open black lens bracket number 1 Sengoku. Ren, how many things have you done without telling us? Why are they all related to you compared to Garp and Luffy? Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Sengoku feels that these decades of 757 years have been in vain. I always thought that Ren was just an idle job, a salty fish, a loose supervisor. I didn't expect it to affect so many people secretly. Could it be that this time, Luffy and the others took the Marine path also has something to do with him? It's not just because Garp here is more educated? Open black lens bracket Ren. In fact, there are not many, just ordered. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Sengoku. Do you think I will still believe your nonsense? Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Rocks. I don't think Ren will be what Poseidon Army. It is undeniable that he did influence Akainu and Kizaru. But think about it, Akainu is on the same island as him. That kind of encounter is a coincidence, and it has become a family member. Every move of the family will naturally change something. Number 2 Rocks. Kizaru's incident seems to be more of a coincidence. He didn't do it on purpose, if Kizaru hadn't joined the training camp at that time. In other words, he doesn't seem to have deliberately changed anything. How could such a person become the Marine King? Look at the 2 barrages of rocks. People from the 2 worlds pondered for a while. It turns out that this is indeed the case. Number 2 Maynard Vice Admiral. In terms of influence alone, our marine heroes can affect the fate of more than 2 admirals. Many people cannot become strong without Vice Admiral Garp. From this point of view alone, Vice Admiral Garp is better than Ren. Excellent. Open black lens bracket number 2 Huashaoshan Vice Admiral. The King of Marine is our Vice Admiral Garp, close black lens bracket. Number 1 Sengoku. It makes sense, although Garp on our side does like to show off sometimes, but Luffy, Ace and the others have indeed been brought up by Garp since they were young, affecting the growth and fate of many marine powerhouses. Number 2 Ian. Doesn't anyone think that Teacher Zephyr is more worthy of being called the Marine King? He is the man who has trained most of the Marine headquarters officers. Open black lens bracket number 2 Sengoku. Cough cough cough. There seems to be no comparison about him this time. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Kaido. The comparison is about to start. I want to see, what is that kid, dared to snatch my throne of One Piece. Open black lens bracket number 1 and number 2 Roger. Monkey D. Luffy, the future One Piece. Close black lens bracket. This time, the comparison video light is hanging out with the title. It caused an unprecedented huge response. The future possibilities revealed by this comparison are really amazing. A Marine King, a One Piece, these two news. Let Marine and pirates both care about it. And in the eyes of everyone, this time an unprecedented comparison. It also kicked off. This barge is a bit too much, but I personally don't think it's watery, because I thought about it, and there is no better way to express it. The interaction between the two worlds is indeed promoted by Barrage. The plot, in fact, saves pen and ink, and makes people see it more clearly. Although the number of characters is relatively large, it should not be very scattered, because these people are all connected. Finally, please subscribe. 67. Highlight Ace. I smashed Whitebeard, do you consider him a father? Please subscribe. Advertisement open black lens bracket now playing the highlight moment of Porco's D Ace, close black lens bracket. New titles appear and disappear. The video has started. Open black lens bracket number 2 Kaido. As soon as it comes up, it's another highlight moment, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 2 Rocks. I want to see how kind Roger's son is, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Whitebeard. Roger's bloodline, this one is very difficult to deal with, close black lens bracket. Everyone's attention is focused, especially number 2 Firefist Ace. As a comparison, I should have an advantage over anyone else. If I can get rewards, such as resurrection, even if something happens to my father, I can resurrect him. Ace knows that Daddy will come to save him. No matter what the situation is, no one can stop this matter. And in the previous video of the future, the final result is that the old man died. He doesn't care if he dies, but Dad can't die. Even if you don't choose resurrection, you can choose other rewards. Help yourself out and maybe make it out of Marine HQ. Of course, this hope is even slimmer, but no matter what, only get rewarded. In order to change the future. Ren-san, Sengoku walked up to Ren to talk about something. Watch the video first, you don't want to miss the reward. Ren came to the execution platform. Luo Da Fang sat in one of the seats that originally belonged to Marine Admiral. Ren San, Kizaru looked at the man with bright eyes. He didn't expect it at all, after Ren answered the question correctly. The choice turned out to be the prize 3, the passage between the two worlds. And he rushed over directly to act as his backer. This made Kizaru feel more and more that his choice was correct. At first, he wasn't eager for Ren help, just trying to do the right thing. Akainu opened his mouth and wanted to say something, but he didn't say it in the end. This is their Marine Admiral location, he is too skillful in sitting. Aokiji doesn't care at all, it's just a chair, you can sit if you want. But now they are too embarrassed to sit down. After all, if 2 of the 3 sit down now, there must be one person without a place. How embarrassing that is. Is there anything to drink? Ren said, leaving Marine and Admiral speechless. What's here? Theater. Sit down and eat. This is the center of the battlefield. Where can I get you something to eat? So the 3 of them remained silent. Just watch the comparison video. Video number 2 is still played first. See Circle Calendar 1517. This year Portgas D Ace was 17 years old. Set sail from the Windmill Village all the way to the Grand Line. Make a name for yourself, decline the 7 Warlords of the Sea invitation. Became Logia Mera Mera fruit-capable user. Visited Luffy's benefactor, Redhead, and then went to challenge Whitebeard. He wanted to know how many people had been enemies of that man. Can I surpass him? Get rid of the shadow he has brought to himself all his life. The previous videos are basically fast-forwarding. Although there were moments when many powerful enemies fell, it was a little slower. But overall it's still faster. It shows that the enemies defeated are not heavyweights. But it's time to fight the 7 Warlords of the Sea Jinbei. The playback speed will slow down. Big man, get out of the way, I'm going to Whitebeard. At this moment, holding the fire fist of the Spades pirates, Ace looked at the fat blue man in front of him with a smile and said confidently. I won't let a murderous brat like you go to meet Dad, although I'm not a member of the Whitebeard pirates, but out of respect, let this old man be your opponent. 7 Warlords of the Sea. Hey, fire punch. Seeing that the opponent refused to give in, Ace smiled slightly, and sent out a huge fiery fist, blasting past with scorching heat. Murloc Karate. Jinbei didn't hesitate either. Go up with bare hands. Bang bang bang. In an instant, the entire island is full of explosive flames and continuous impact of fist wind. Ace embodies Conqueror's hockey's aptitude even though he was very young. But now, after all, I am young, and I am eager to challenge Whitebeard as soon as I entered New World. Didn't even learn armament hockey. But his physical skills are very powerful, plus the power of the Logia fruit. This battle will be against the long-established 7 warlords of the Sea Hexia Jinbei. Still not falling behind, the actual combat experience is also very rich. This fight lasted for 5 days and 5 nights. Open black lens bracket no. 2 rocks. As expected of Roger, he has such fighting power at only 17 years old, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kaido. The strength is really good. In time, I am afraid that there will be one more emperor in the sea. The premise is that he is not caught now, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Marco. This is the captain of the second team of our Whitebeard pirates. A weak guy can't take on it, close black lens bracket. Advertisement. At the age of 17, he was able to play 5 days and 5 nights with the famous 7 warlords of the sea. This record is quite dazzling in the world. Even the many monsters of this world. Except for a natural monster like Big Mom. Most people are not so powerful when they are 17 years old. Have experienced countless battles. It's getting stronger step by step. So the first time you enter New World, you don't know hockey's ace yet. It's great to be able to compete with Jinbei who has a deep knowledge of hockey. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Luffy. The strength of this ace seems to be pretty good, but how did he get caught with such a strong strength? I remember that Uncle Whitebeard cares about his children very much, close black lens bracket. At this moment, Luffy asked a rather soul-torturing question. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kid. It was reported in the news, it was defeated by a traitor named Blackbeard on the Whitebeard ship, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sabo. Blackbeard. Marshal D. Teach. The trash who was killed by Ace and lost 2 lives, close black lens bracket. Apu no. 2. How many lives can people have? Open black lens bracket no. 2 Blackbeard. B asterisk 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 D. Who do you call trash? Close black lens bracket. No. 1 Sabo. The trash in your world is so rampant. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Blackbeard. Damn Yandy, why did he know my secret back then? Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Ace. The person who is about to die speaks out. Open black lens bracket number 1 Luffy. Blackbeard is not very strong, can he beat Ace? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Blackbeard. You bastards, close black lens bracket. Blackbeard felt that the 3 admirals of World 1 were speaking. Each and every one of them is so embarrassing. Number 1 Blackbeard. Damn it, if you didn't cut off my dark fruit. Marine Admiral is nothing. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sengoku. Wait, your dark fruit was cut off. Ren, what's going on? Didn't you say he was destroyed before he was caught? Close black lens bracket. Ren. To Mod. Ren couldn't answer for a while. Back then Blackbeard was guarding dark fruit in the Whitebeard pirates. During that time, I sent people to follow Blackbeard secretly. In the end it wasn't the dark fruit that showed Blackbeard on the boat. But when you grab it on a nearby island. Blackbeard's here, Ace is there, Ace is the winner. The Blackbeard personality who knew the truth is dead, report it any way you want. Who would have thought that one day, another personality would remember this? Doesn't Blackbeard, the freak, have 3 personalities, 3 lives, and incompatible memories? Ren investigated for a long time before he figured out the characteristics of this freak. Is this upgraded? When comparing Kizaru earlier, the meeting with the dragon is just the first meeting. No core secrets revealed. The problem is not very serious. Although the 5 elders saw themselves disloyal to the world government. But it was barely explained at the time. What I said is really rebellious, and I have the heart of anti-world government. 5 elders must have become suspicious and vigilant. I'm also calling myself back. But the Revolutionary Army organization was really weak at that time. The argument that they were recruited at the time is plausible. 5 elders won't necessarily tear themselves apart. Certain assassinations are still going on. But now there are other problems exposed. Especially the dark fruit, which is the divine grade devil fruit known as the killer of capable users. Such dark pawns, with 5 elders on high alert. It may not succeed. It will cause a lot of trouble. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sengoku. What are you talking about? The value of dark fruit is so great, why are you taking it for yourself? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Saturn. Dark fruit, in the hands of Ren. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Ren. Sengoku-san, 5 elders, food can be eaten indiscriminately, but words can't be said indiscriminately. Would you rather believe a pirate than me? This is obviously a pirate's plan to divide. Rocks used it before so many times. As soon as Ren said this, Sengoku and 5 elders fell silent. It's not impossible either. Mainly the rocks have been picking them off. And why didn't Blackbeard say it before? Say it now. Obviously there is a possibility of fraud. Ren said so. No matter what they think in their hearts. If you question it again, it will only make outsiders feel that they are not united internally. Open black lens bracket number 1 and no. 2 rocks. We don't take this blame, it must be Ren who got this devil fruit. There is a secret plan. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Ren. Look, he provoked again. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Blackbeard. Shameless Marine, this pod must be pinned on my head. I repeat, I have never ruined devil fruit. Believe it or not. No 2 Kaido. Ace and Jinbei are going to decide the winner. Video 2 is in progress. After fighting for 5 days and 5 nights, the entire island was razed to the ground. There are potholes everywhere. The members of the Spades Pirates were stunned. They have long been ineligible to participate in such a battle. And this kind of heads up between men. Captain Ace usually doesn't involve them either. After the two violently collided, breathless apart. In the end, Jinbei took the first step and fell to the ground exhausted with a thud. In the next second, Ace also fell to the ground with a plop. Open black lens bracket no. 2 rocks. Although it seems to be evenly divided. But the kid from Roger's family is obviously slightly better. Close black lens bracket. Advertisement. Open black lens bracket no 2 Ace. Damn rocks, don't mention that man's name, my dad only has 1 Whitebeard. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Ace. Are you really me? Just when the two of them fell down. Misty Shore. A big ship approaches, it's the Moby DK. It's the Whitebeard pirates coming. Backquote. Spades shouted in horror. Before that, neither Ace, nor his crew, they are very confident and believe in their own strength. Especially Ace, since he went to sea, he has never been defeated. Of course he thinks he's strong. Big, enough to stand at the apex of this world, even surpassing the man who once fought for supremacy with Roger. But, just a Jinbei named Whitebeard as daddy. A strong man in his son's generation can fight almost evenly on his own. The power of Whitebeard is unimaginable. It's really violent. Boom. A tall and mighty man jumped off the Moby DK holding a Kong Yunchi. Wearing the iconic crescent white beard. Boom. As soon as Whitebeard landed, the terrifying conqueror's haki formed a real gust of wind. All of Ace's companions were blown away in an instant. Powerful energy and terrifying breath. Totally not comparable to a Shichibukai Jinbei. At this moment, Ace instantly realized the huge gap between them. Without any hesitation, he got up from the ground. Backquote fire on the internet. His hands were suddenly opened, and he and Whitebeard were surrounded by a fire net all over the sky. Separate your friends. Captain Ace, what are you doing? An anxious voice from a partner came from outside. Run away, Ace yelled. What, are you going to back down now? Whitebeard looked at Ace. It really looks alike. Roger, I hope you can spare my partner. In exchange, I will stay here. You really are an arrogant brat. Whitebeard grinned, a guy who values affection, he never hates it. Emperor Yan. Ace burned his potential and made his strongest blow. However, a knife flashed. The sun-like flames are easily cut. PFF'd. Blood is flying in the air. Ace was instantly killed. Instantly fell into a pool of blood. Don't say that Ace has already exhausted his energy. Even if not, the result will not be much difference. Whitebeard quietly looked at this brat who dared to take the initiative to attack him. Ace moved and struggled to raise his upper body, looking at Whitebeard unwillingly. This is the overlord who will compete with that man. The strength is so powerful. Desperate. Can you still stand up? It would be a pity to let you die now. Saying that, Whitebeard bent over Ace, stretched out his right hand, smiled and said, if you haven't made enough trouble, use my name and make trouble in this sea. Be my son. Are you kidding me? Ace glared at Whitebeard, feeling a huge insult. If he is defeated, he will be a son. Why not kill himself? He growled and attacked Whitebeard again, but the result was predictable. The barrage instantly became lively. Open black lens bracket no. 2 rocks. Newgate, your problem has not changed until now. When you see someone you like, you want to be his father. When you are young, you will be like this when you are old. It's still like this, Liao Nuo Jiao. Watch the rocks pop up. Everyone also remembered the scene where Whitebeard met Ren for the first time when he was young in video no. 1. Whitebeard did it back then. No. 2 Kaido. No, Whitebeard, you be asterisk D, you already recognized this guy as Roger's child by now. Otherwise, you wouldn't have recognized him so quickly. Open black lens bracket Garp no. 2. Damn Whitebeard, he'll take advantage of people. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. What's so strange, it's not the first day you know him. This guy likes to play house games. Close black lens bracket. No 2 Redhead. I think Garp means that Whitebeard is taking advantage of himself. Garp is Ace's grandfather, Whitebeard is his father, you think Garp is Whitebeard. Of what? Open black lens bracket Golden Lion no. 2. Son, Newgate, you still have such small thoughts. I would have become a father if I knew it. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. Shut up. You hot chickens who don't even know what family is. Close black lens bracket. But at this time, number 1 Ace couldn't bear it. What happened later? I haven't played it yet. He only saw that the other self in the previous barrage had already called Whitebeard Papa. Also maintain Whitebeard everywhere. No. 1 Ace roaring, are you kidding me? Another highlight moment of mine, is it a tie with Jinbei? The confession is that Husey is the father. What kind of highlight moment is this? Ah, this is being someone else's son. Amidst the noise, video number 1 also followed suit. Also see Circle Calendar 1517. New World, a deserted island. Yandy Ace bloody battle Whitebeard. Terrifying fire fists blasted out one after another. One after another, the slaves will not stop. And Whitebeard's Kong Yunchi, who constantly gathers the power of the earthquake, splits the terrifying fireballs one after another. In the end, he was exhausted suddenly. He was punched hundreds of meters away by Ace the Fire Fist. It directly smashed into a mountain. Marco and others who were watching the battle exclaimed in worry. No to Kaido. FK. What's going on? Whitebeard was hammered away. How is this possible? 68. Ace is paralyzed by contrast. No. To Ace. I'm a weak chicken. Please subscribe. Please order all. Advertisement. It was a short scene of less than a minute. Let countless strong people be shocked. This is Whitebeard. Known as the strongest man in the world in world number 2. Master the most destructive shock fruit abilities. Just like that, he was blown away by Brat. I didn't see it with my own eyes, I couldn't believe it. Open black lens bracket no. 2 rocks. Whitebeard from another world, why don't you show mercy just because it's Roger's blood, close black lens bracket. No. 2 golden lion. Could it be that Whitebeard can also act? Also playing water. Mad. I knew that the relationship between the two of you is not normal, but I didn't expect to be so close. Number 1 Roger, number 1 Whitebeard. Don't talk nonsense. Open black lens bracket no. 2 golden lion. Look, you even refuted the same thing, and even said that you are not tricky, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marco no. 2. It's a lie, Ace from another world can actually confront Dad and beat him back, and it's at the same age, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sengoku. I am mentally prepared, after all, I said before that they are all Marine Admirals, and the Straw Hat Boys can compete with Redheads. Ace is 3 years older than Luffy, and it is reasonable to be able to fight the 4 Emperors head on, but it was too unexpected to blow Whitebeard away like this. Open black lens bracket and no. 2. As that B asterisk 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 D Roger's blood so strong, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 John. Are you hungry again? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Silver Axe. Anyway, this is outrageous. What the hell is going on? It's such an exciting scene all of a sudden. Can someone come out and talk about the cause and effect of this, close black lens bracket? When Silver Axe said that, someone really came out. After all, in world number 1, this is a well-known legendary battle. Marco no. 1. HMPH, under normal circumstances, how could even Marine Admiral push Daddy to this point? Before the battle with Fire Fist Ace, Daddy fought Monkey D. Luffy and Sabo for 2 rounds. Blame that B asterisk 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 D Marine Chief Inspector for propagating crooked ways and broken rules in Marine. Open black lens bracket Marco no. 2. What rules? Close black lens bracket. Not only Marco, but even number 2 Whitebeard, Rocks, and many other strong men are staring at the barrage. Waiting for the answer from Marco no. 1. Marco no. 1. In this era, if Marine wants to become Marine Admiral, there is an unspoken rule that he must be able to fight his father one-on-one, at least to remain undefeated, in order to become Marine Admiral. And these years, there are often 3 small let the monsters challenge Papa together. As soon as these words came out, everyone in world number 2 was shocked. Garp number 2. FK. Is Luffy here? Luffy is only 14 years old at this time. Can he single out Whitebeard? The most shocking thing is Garp. If he remembers correctly, this 903-year-old Luffy is in Windmill Village. He can still be knocked down with a random punch. No effort required. As a result, Luffy from another world can single out Whitebeard. It's too big. This growth rate seems to be stronger than Rennes. Marco no. 1. White God Admiral is only Vice Admiral at this time, and he is not yet the Sun God. This battle was defeated, but it also brought a lot of trouble to Dad. As for Dragon King Sabo, the first battle was the same as Fire Fist Ace, they didn't lose, it was a draw. 1 year later, after Kizaru Akainu and the others were promoted, they became the new Marine Admiral. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Aokiji. Are all the people in your world such monsters, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Ren. Pony. Don't say that we are like bad guys. The older we get, the more we need to move. Look at how healthy your father is now. When he sees me, he can chase me for 3 days and 3 nights. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. Ren, you be asterisk 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 D, lousy doesn't want your attention. It's okay to draw, but if you beat them, you will challenge them again every few months or half a year. What do you think lousy is? It's the Sea Kings you raised. Especially that kid Monkey D. Luffy, I'm so annoying. I have challenged dozens of times in the past few years. Much more than the other 2. Open black lens bracket Marco no. 2. The other dad looks very energetic. Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Chaozi. Not only that, you can see in the video that the father's movements are still very vigorous, as if his combat power has not weakened much. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Beasta. Could it be that what Ren said is true, because he kept fighting all the time, so the old man didn't age so fast? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. Another Newgate is miserable. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. Get out, it's miserable without you. Didn't you get knocked down by your grandson Garp? Don't think I didn't watch the barrage before. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. Swear at others without revealing shortcomings. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. Just reveal it. Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Golden Lion. I want to see you get beaten up. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Luffy. The wheel battle is too despicable. Close black lens bracket. Marco no. 1. Dad requested it himself. He doesn't want to call one a day, or even finish one in a few days. That's even more annoying. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. Hockey is very hockey, just like being hammered by someone now, a bit embarrassed. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Rocks. I used to think that the kid from Roger's family, at the age of 17, can fight such a powerful Murloc on equal terms, which is already very good. I didn't expect this to be even more exaggerated. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Golden Lion. Indeed, in comparison, being a pirate's Fire Fist Ace is a little bit weaker. Close black lens bracket. At this moment, Fire Fist Ace on the execution platform is staring at the video in a daze. The other self is so powerful, how did he do it? If he had this strength, how could he lose to a mere Sunspot? Even if he has the Dark Fruit ability. Garp no. 2. Ace's attack is entangled with Conquerors. Seeing this barrage, number 2 Ace's eyes widened. He even mastered armament hockey very recently. The official novel mentions Ace Academy armament hockey. Another world has mastered the tyranny that only a very few top powerhouses can master. If first become a Marine myself, how strong will I become? Advertisement. Ace is unbelievable. Video 1 continues to play. Boom. Whitebeard, buried in the debris of the mountain, slams his earthquake punch. The gravel all over the sky was shaken and shattered. Conqueror's hockey turned into a gale and swept out. One-handed knife replaced by two-handed knife. Gold Red's Conqueror's hockey wraps around a whole handful of uncut. Open black lens bracket Marco no. 2. The other daddy is still in good physical condition to support the entanglement of Conqueror's hockey. Close black lens bracket. Marco was shocked. Now I really believe the barrage that Ren said just now, which is similar to ridicule. You must know that in the past 2 years, Dad's body has been declining day by day. It takes a lot of medicine every day to maintain bodily functions. Can hold Conqueror's hockey, but hockey is hard to use. The body is too weak, and the mental strength is also dying. It hurts every time I use it. Maybe use 1 or 2 in a rage. But soon the body will be extremely uncomfortable. Years and old wounds are 2 terrible weapons. Marco no. 1. Look at what you said. Dad is old, but he still has strength. I remember a clip before, when your dad hammered a Kainu, he also used it. Close black lens bracket. Marco no. 2. It can be used, but it cannot be used frequently. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. The me in another world, weakened like that. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. It's normal to be weak, and it's why you look a little abnormal. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Whitebeard. Could that kid Ren really be doing it for my own good? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Ren. No, I don't. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. B asterisk 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 D. You just said that. Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Sengoku. You don't have any friendship, do you? After all, we met a long time ago. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard Ren. No. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sengoku. Oh, close black lens bracket. Ren kid, you be asterisk 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 D. The video shows Whitebeard enraged, with an earthquake halo and Conqueror's hockey swinging a terrifying knife. As the blade swept across the sky, a large atmospheric crack was instantly torn open. Sweep towards Ace with unrivaled and terrifying energy. Even through the video, countless powerhouses still have dignified expressions. This Whitebeard, the one who called HQ2. It is indeed much stronger. Open black lens bracket Ren. You are fighting with Ace, what are you doing calling my name? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Roger. Newgate, he is just a junior, be serious. Close black lens bracket. Roger, who was watching the video, was so worried that he forgot that Marco said that this battle was a draw. Yandy, Black Sun. Ace watched as Whitebeard swung this terrifying knife. Smile with confidence. A tide of flames gushed out from him. It condensed into a terrifying fireball with a diameter DACF of several thousand meters. Then the black-red Conqueror's hockey spread from his body, covering the fireball. Looks like a sun dancing with black flames. Holding the black sun in one hand, he brazenly met Whitebeard's attack. Bang! When the two collide, the flame shock wave and shock force will explode. Leveled and scorch the entire island. Wait until the billowing explosion energy and smoke dissipate. Two people with torn clothes and very embarrassed people were exposed. The two were separated by a large hole thousands of meters wide, facing each other through the hole. They both looked at each other breathlessly. With a plop, Ace fell to the ground tired first. And Whitebeard staggered and fell. But with a bang, it cut the ground with clusters of clouds. He straightened his body so that he didn't fall down. Gu la la la. Whitebeard then laughed heartily. Number 2 Redhead. Marco, where do you know that your father is annoying? I think he is happy. Advertisement. Marco no. 1. After the fight, of course you are happy, but you can't choose the time and place of the battle, they will come at any time, who do you think can be happy? Ace. How are you doing? Father, are you okay? The people watching the battle ran towards the two of them at this moment. With Luffy Sabo, Marco and others. I declare that this battle is a draw. Ace Sabo, you two challenged 12 times and finally succeeded. I believe it will not take long before you can remove the word, substitute, from the alternate Admiral. Ren appeared not far from the island. Hold a book in hand and record something on it. Then he looked at Luffy. Luffy, you failed 23 challenges, next time you have to work harder, and challenge again when you are more confident. No problem. I'll definitely overtake Whitebeard ASAP. Ren, you be asterisk 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 D, I'm going to kill you. Whitebeard flew into a rage when he saw Ren appear. Even when attacking Ace, those who shouted to kill were all famous officials of Ren. One can imagine how much Whitebeard resented Ren. With his weapon in hand, he will rush forward regardless of everything. Fortunately, Marco, Joes and the others had sharp eyesight and quick hands, and they hugged the furious father. Father, they are too many, we can't beat them, let's retreat first. Marco and others dragged the cursing Whitebeard and retreated to the Moby DK on the shore. No. 2 rocks. Ha ha ha, no way, I'm dying of laughter, how many of them are there? Newgate, you accept. With so many children, is there no one who can fight? Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kaido. There are indeed more strong opponents. If Ren makes a move at this time, it should be enough to take down Whitebeard, close black lens bracket. No. 1 Sengoku. Ren, why didn't you take down Whitebeard? I thought you were not strong enough to make a move, but your real strength was not weak at that time. What's more, if you make a move, you have a good chance of winning Whitebeard. Sengoku immediately asked, if it is really weak. Sengoku has nothing to say, after all, Ren is a civil servant. But actually, Ren is not weak at all. Open black lens bracket Ren. Sengoku-san, before the end of the pirate era, taking down Whitebeard will not only make the situation more chaotic, but also make other pirates vigilant, which is not very good. Department, you can't forget the facts just because you're unbalanced. At worst, I'll work harder in the future and get less overtime pay. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sengoku. B asterisk 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 D Ren, is this about overtime pay, close black lens bracket. Number 1 Ghost Mother-in-law, we are very vigilant now. If there is no such comparison video, we may really ignore Ren when we fight, and we will be cheated miserably by then. 1. No. 1 Mercenary King. That's right, it's a good thing we discovered it early. Number 1 Whitebeard. I will never underestimate that B asterisk 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 D. After some highlight comparison between the two, video number 2 moves on and they see Fire Fist Ace onboard the Whitebeard. Of course, Fire Fist Ace can't just admit defeat just because he lost to Whitebeard once. In the following days, he assassinated Whitebeard day after day. But every time it fails, even a sleeping Whitebeard can fight back. But no matter how many times Ace assassinated Whitebeard, Whitebeard didn't bother with him. Even being beaten into the ocean, Whitebeard even had Ace rescued. And Ace on the boat gradually discovered a problem. That's why the Whitebeard pirates don't feel like a pirate. More like one big family, all named Whitebeard not captain. Instead, he called Dad, and once he couldn't help asking Marco. Marco replied, on this ship, many people are abandoned monsters. We are out of tune with this world. Only he will not dislike us and call us sons. So we also call him Daddy. Ace was deeply touched, and that night, he confessed his life experience to Whitebeard. But this former Roger's enemy not only didn't take revenge on him, he didn't look down on him. Still generously accommodated him. At that moment Ace fell. This is the real father. Then the video is fast forwarding to the fierce battle with Blackbeard. That is to say, see Circle Calendar 1520. It is also the highlight moment for Ace to go all out again. This battle has been fought for a long time, and it is also very fierce. Finally, Blackbeard relies on Dark Fruit ability to restrain other demon fruit power. Got the ace. At this moment, many strong people have seen the problem. Open black lens bracket no. 2 rocks. This is not right. Dark Fruit is very powerful, but why has the strength of Fire Fist Ace not improved much in the past few years? From what he revealed before. It's been 3 years since the talent came, so it shouldn't be so weak. 69. Thrilling bright future. Admiral is after the 5 elders. Please subscribe, please order all. Advertisement. The video is running, and the speed is not slow. But the hearts of many people did not follow suit. Instead, immerse yourself in the video you just watched. No. 2 Civilian A. That is the frightening Whitebeard pirate group. Why is it a little different from my imagination? Whitebeard doesn't seem so bad. No. 2 Pingming B. Yes, after the Fire Fist Ace was arrested, I thought he would go through a severe torture, but he didn't even have punishment, so he kept the Fire Fist Ace. Even after being assassinated many times, he still didn't get off. Killer. No. 1 Civilian C. Not only that, the atmosphere on the Whitebeard pirates is also very good. I feel that the captains call him old love from the bottom of their hearts. Open black lens bracket number 1 Civilian D. Is there such a harmless pirate group in the world? Close black lens bracket. When the notoriety of the spread has been around for a long time, seeing the advantages will attract the attention of many people. No matter which world the Whitebeard pirates are in. They have been promoted by the world government and marine as evil spirits enough to make children stop their tears. But through the fast-forwarded video just now, the world has seen another side of the Whitebeard pirates that is not known to the public. Compared to most pirates, the Whitebeard pirates seem less vicious. Even full of human touch, it is not like the rumored, heinous evil spirit at all. So it caused quite a commotion. If things go on like this, what else can they believe is a good person? What is a bad person? No to Akainu. Pirates are pirates, even if they don't look like much harm sometimes, but when they get into trouble, they don't even have time to escape. Don't be blinded by appearances. Number 2 Ghost Spider Vice Admiral. Sakazuki Admiral is right, the danger of pirates must not be underestimated. Although Whitebeard is a special case. But most pirates in the world are vicious and inhumane. No. 2 Rocks. It's like saying that you Marines haven't done anything evil. You are only powerful enough to stand in the position of law enforcers. It's not because you are really righteous workers. Open black lens bracket Kaido no. 2. That's right, in the previous 2 videos, there is also the disgraceful side of your marine and world government. Justice and evil, there is no such clear distinction in this world, close black lens bracket. Most of the strong men who have dealt with Whitebeard. Basically everyone knows what kind of person Whitebeard is. So not much reaction, it's just that Rocks and Kaido can't understand and hate their rhetoric. World number 1. Under the execution platform, Ace, wearing the Marine Admiral cloak, stood up, his face slightly condensed. Just this bit of caring, will the other me fall? No. 1 Ace is quite incomprehensible. He didn't even watch the battle between Ace and Blackbeard on the second. Instead, he paid attention to the life on the ship that he had just fast-forwarded. Who is Whitebeard? Number 1 Ace is clear. He is a pirate, but he is also a principled and affectionate pirate. But even so, the other self shouldn't be convinced so easily. After much deliberation, Ace finally came to a conclusion. Before I met Ren-san, I had always been so eager to be recognized by others, so eager to be cared for, just to prove that living in this world is meaningful for me. In video 2, Ace and Blackbeard had a fierce battle. In the end, it was because Dark Fruit restrained the ability user too much. It can suck the ability user to the front and make the ability useless. Ace is defeated. That's why Rocks sent out the barrage full of doubts just now. Why a person with such strong potential? After 3 years on board the Whitebeard, little progress has been made. This is unlikely. Number 2 Redhead. Judging from the battle just now, Ace relied too much on Logia's Devil Fruit. It has been improved, and it has become more convenient, causing many people to prefer to develop the fruit ability, thus ignoring the development of their own potential. 1. Kaido no. 2. More than that, that monster Whitebeard has always taken the safety of his own children too seriously. Once they encounter a little danger, they can't help but take action. It can be seen that he wants to protect Roger's blood, but as a result, in the past few years, Fire Fist Ace has not experienced a few bloody battles at all, and his strength has improved too slowly. Open black lens bracket Golden Lion no. 2. Newgate, you are so reckless. Such a good seedling will be ruined in your place, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no 2 Whitebeard, isn't it natural for a father to protect his son, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Rocks. The world is very cruel, too mild environment is not conducive to the growth of the truly strong, close black lens bracket. No. 1 Golden Lion. Excessive protection, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. It's impossible for you not to know such a simple truth, but you just can't pass the level in your heart and don't want them to take risks. Listen to the strong people scolding. 2 Whitebeard is silent. He knows the truth, but it is not easy to do it. He did give Ace a warm home. But also because this home was too safe, he couldn't really grow up. At that time, I thought, as long as I can protect them by myself. Advertisement. Slower is slower. After 5 or 6 years, Ace and the others will also become the world's top powerhouses. Even if they die at that time, they are fully capable of protecting themselves. But he forgot that plans are worse than changes. In the past year, his body has deteriorated far faster than he expected. When he reacted, there was not enough time to teach Ace them. That's why he stopped Ace from going after Blackbeard. It was too dangerous, and he would rather have his reputation damaged. And I don't want Ace to take the risk. But Ace went anyway. Without strength, how can we gain a foothold in this world? Without strength, all safety is only temporary. I am in another world, I am too addicted to the warmth of my family. This is a good thing, but it is also you shouldn't forget to cultivate yourself. In the end, you still rely on devil fruit so much. No. One Ace lamented. Such a good talent, but in the end, even a Blackbeard can't handle it. The video advances, and after No. 2 Ace loses, he is arrested. Used by Blackbeard as a bargaining chip in exchange for the position of 7 Warlords of the Sea. Now sent to the execution platform. Video 2 is in fast forward, and soon to Summit War. He was saved by Luffy, while escaping from Marine HQ. But stopped by Admiral Aokiji. Mirror flame. Storm pheasant's mouth. The sea of fire collided with the huge ice pheasant. Countless water vapor and shock waves escaped. After colliding with the blow, Ace immediately slips away with Luffy. Aokiji didn't go after the first time. Open black lens bracket Golden Lion No. 2. Aokiji is also letting go. With the strength of Marine Admiral, he can catch up at this distance, but it's just a matter of a moment, so he gave up the pursuit. Close black lens bracket. No 2 rocks. When you have a Marine hero grandfather, you will know how useful this identity is. Open black lens bracket No. 2 Silver Axe. A man who can fight a Kainu for 10 days and 10 nights, but in the end he can't even take down 2 juniors. Does anyone believe this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket No. 2 Kaido. Really boring. There are so many people in Marine who are so sophisticated. Close black lens bracket. And No. 2. I really don't know what a Kainu thinks now. If it's me, I won't fight this battle. Whoever loves to fight will fight. Close black lens bracket. What's a Kainu thinking? He's staring at Aokiji now. He seriously doubts that this war will not be fought from beginning to end by himself alone. He really had the urge to quit the business. But for justice in my heart. He still endured it, but said to Aokiji coldly, a pirate is a pirate, don't forget the justice in your heart, and don't forget your original purpose as a marine. Ah la la la. That's right, but who made me so much favor? Besides, winning Whitebeard in this battle is the most important thing. I have reason to believe that in the video I made this choice in order to preserve my strength against Whitebeard. Just now you saw that when I wanted to chase down Straw Hat and Fire Fist Ace, Whitebeard's roar came from a distance. He must have planned to stayed and broke. Aokiji explained. Better. Soon to the scene that appeared in Akainu's video. Fire Fist Ace challenged by Akainu. Fire Fist Ace blatantly counterattacked, and finally was killed by Akainu with a punch through the heart in order to protect Straw Hat Luffy. So far, the highlight moment of No. 2 Fire Fist Ace's brief confrontation with Aokiji and Akainu has come to an end. Because he died. After watching No. 2, Ace delivered his last words that he did not regret being Whitebeard's son. He died smiling in front of Luffy. People from 2 worlds read it. There was a long silence. Rayleigh No. 2. All he wants is to prove that his life in this world is meaningful. In the end, he found the meaning of his existence. There are a group of people who love his family very much, and he is happy. Close black lens bracket. Number 2 Roger was just silent. I owe too much to Ace. Only now do I know that what my son wants is not complicated. He wants a little caring, a little bit of others telling him that your life is meaningful and not superfluous. That's all, even a little humble wish. 0 for flowers. No. 2 rocks. Roger's bloodline is over. Although he seems to have found what he wants in the end, if he is as strong as himself in another world, he can do everything he wants without dying. If you die, there will be nothing left. Close black lens bracket. As someone who has died, he said this very convincingly. No. 2 Kaido. Although this guy Newgate is very good to his family, he wasted a real genius. If he was in our Beast's Pirates, in 3 years, the strength of this guy, Fire Fist Ace, would be enough to grow to rival me of course, the premise is that you can survive the constant battle. Ace's talent is stronger than burning. But he ended up dying for someone else. Advertisement. Akainu Admiral can't face it head on. He was killed so easily. No. 1 Ace is quite angry at the other self for not living up to expectations. Whitebeard fell silent. Ace is dead, and he has become a negative example. Because of the comparison with the previous No. 1 World Ace. Others felt that if they had the strength of No. 1 Ace, such tragedies are completely avoidable. I haven't seen the terrifying strength of No. 1 Ace before. They will think that being killed by a Kainu Admiral is a very reasonable thing. But seeing the strength of No. 1 Ace, he can draw with Whitebeard at the age of 17. And this No. 2 Ace is 20 years old, but his strength is still at the level of 3 years ago, and he hasn't made much progress. The gap is too big. With another possibility, everyone is more sorry for the fate of No. 2 Ace. Did I kill Ace? Even No. 2 Whitebeard couldn't help thinking this at the moment. I overprotected them, but harmed them instead. No. 2 rocks. What's going on in number 1 video? A barrage of rocks immediately draws people's attention to the highlight moment of Ace in video No. 1. It's okay if you don't look at it, but when you look at it, the people in the 2 worlds are instantly stunned. The 5 elders of the 2 worlds suddenly stood up. Looking at the number 1 video with disbelief. Video number 1, the time is C Circle Calendar 1520, no specific month. The location is Holy Land, Mariajoy. The whole Mariajoy flames Tongtian, the sound of killing is ready to prove. War broke out here. The abode of God, the offspring of the Creator, the safest place in the world. Fallen now. Not good. Ren saw this vision of the future. Suddenly there is a bad feeling. Not that Ren boasted. It's someone who he feels has the ability to capture the Holy Land right now. Should only be yourself. That said, this should be a future video of your own rebellion. Ren is also curious about the result though. But I don't want to expose myself early because of this video. Ace is now helplessly exposed. But don't come out by yourself. Otherwise, if the 5 elders have the highest defense, it will be a little tricky. Saturn, you can't escape. Ace condensed a black solar fire spear, and threw it towards a figure that was speeding forward. Poof. Although the speed and defense of Saturn are very strong. But it was still pierced through the collarbone by the flame spear. Damn it, you traitors. Saturn roared in pain. Terrible dust billows from the body. Like a yellow mist, extinguish the flame spear. But at this moment, Ace has already caught up. Emperor Yan, purifying God prison fire. A black fireball the size of a human head filled the sky, appearing out of thin air. Bombard Saturn all over the world. Saturn unleashes fearsome powers. Fight back. Smashed countless black fireballs. Then he punched Ace, knocking him back again and again, and the blood splashed on Ace. Ace is also extremely brave, his eyes are full of fiery fighting spirit. With a roar, it turned into a titan filled with black sun fire. With one palm, Saturn flew away. Open black lens bracket number 1 Venus. What the hell is going on here? Courteous D Ace. As a Marine Admiral, why are you chasing and killing 5 elders? Close black lens bracket. Corrected the flaws that appeared in Blackbeard number 1 before. There are about 100 characters of mistakes in No. 67. But I don't know why it hasn't been changed after refreshing with a mobile phone. In order not to affect the reading, I will make the modification very simple and talk about it here. Blackbeard did not die in world number 1, but was killed by No. 1 Ace not long ago with 2 lives, and the last life was kept for execution. It is said that Blackbeard has 3 personalities, 3 lives, and the memories of each personality are not connected. Sean.70. Emperor Yan killed the 5 elders. I am willing to take the initiative to investigate the Ace Admiral rebellion. Please subscribe, please order all. Advertisement. No 2 Kaido. FK. No 2 Rocks. FK. No. 2 Sengoku. Damn it. Open black lens bracket No. 1 Sengoku Garp. FK. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 and No. 2 Whitebeard. FK. At this moment, there are 2 top powerhouses in the world. Down to the common people, watching this scene, are dumbfounded. Especially seeing the barrage of Venus. Why is Marine Admiral hunting down the 5 elders? This is a major event that has never happened in recent times. Even if it was the Battle of the Valley of Gods, it would not be celestial dragons with supernatural status like 5 elders who died. But now, the future of world number 1 has happened. The psychological impact of this is too great. Just like rocks, a strong man like Whitebeard can't help being rude. Open black lens bracket Ren. Ace, what are you doing in the future? How could you commit the following crimes? Could it be that the world government treats you badly? Close black lens bracket. At this time, Ren came out and scolded. Number 1 Ace. I don't know. That's what happened in the future. Open black lens bracket Ren. Could it be that you have been treated unfairly? Did you do this in the future? Is it because of your identity as the One Piece? The world government wants to eradicate you. Close black lens bracket. Together with the barrage of Ren, the 5 elders of world number 1 are coveting each other. When I learned of Ace's identity for the first time. They did, but Ren and Akainu both chose to be the guarantor at that time. And consider Garp's relationship. And through the investigation, it was found that Ace really wanted to be a Marine. Under the circumstances of these multiple conditions, they will take the risk of making Fire Fist Ace a Marine. Otherwise, the identity of the son of the One Piece must be the target of being eradicated. How could it be possible to sing all the way and be directly promoted to Marine Admiral? 977. All accepted Ace at the beginning. As 5 elders, they still have the basic capacity. It is not possible to target him later and let him suffer any unfair treatment. They suspected that Ren was throwing an invisible cauldron at them. But I can't tell if it's really there. Before the 5 elders could speak. Ren, barrage is on again. Ren, although it is something that will happen in the future, as the Chief Inspector of Marine, I feel that I have the responsibility to investigate this matter to the bottom and eliminate the risks and hidden dangers in the future. Let everyone have a good environment for peaceful coexistence. No. 5 elders, I want to post barrage many times. I don't know what to post. They found that Ren had already arranged everything. And also mentioned that this is something that will happen in the future. Maybe finding the point of contradiction can prevent the incident from happening. Many powerhouses are also horrified looking at the number 1 video that is still playing. No. 1. Number 2 Rocks. The blood of that guy Roger is really cheating. He has done things that we have never done before. No. 2 Kaido. Afterwards, he will definitely be wiped out by 5 elders. It is probably a highlight. And number 1 and No. 2. What a crazy brat. Dare to attack the Holy Land. I don't know what happened. Close black lens bracket. 5 elders on the second, look at Saturn on the first who is gradually being cornered. There is still a little joy at the moment. Fortunately, there is no Ace Admiral in their world. Otherwise, if this kind of thing happened, even if it was resolved afterwards, it will definitely be embarrassing. No. 2 Ace looks silly now. Lost myself to Blackbeard, but another video of himself, the one about him with Blackbeard just fast forwards. Basically no stops. Namely, the battle with Blackbeard. For no. One Ace, it was not a bright moment at all. It was a very easy and normal battle. Fighting the 5 elders is now. I can't even beat Blackbeard. The other person has pushed the top combat power of the world's highest power department to such an extent. It's so awesome. How did myself in another world do it at the same age of 20? Has such a terrifying combat power. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Venus, this matter is for you, Ren, to investigate, and I will send someone to assist you when the time comes. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Ren. No problem, I will definitely give the world government a perfect explanation. Close black lens bracket. On the first, the 5 elders looked at each other again. We sent someone, and he simply agreed, maybe this matter has nothing to do with him. Huo looked at Jin Xing and said. Well, no matter what, the Holy Land still needs to strengthen its security recently, don't really have any problems. Jin Xing nodded. That guy Ace is so strong. He pushed me into a corner. No. One Saturn looked at the video that continued to advance. Some couldn't believe it. Standing at the top level for many years. Need to escape, unable to suppress Yandy Ace. Or was the situation in the Holy Land at that time more complicated? Too bad they can't see what's going on in other areas. Within tens of thousands of meters of Fang Yuan, there is a sea of flames erupting from Ace's body. Now that Black Flame Titan. Advertisement. Come into the world like a demon king of destruction. Raising one's hand and raising one's feet, buildings are melting like melted cheese at an extremely fast speed. Even steel melted into molten iron in an instant. It seems that we underestimated Ace's strength in the past. If it is not a matter of principle, we must try our best to avoid making enemies with him. We cannot let such combat power become our enemy. Mercury said in a deep voice. I hope Ren can give us a satisfactory and correct answer. Although he is a bit lazy, he is down to business. He has never let us down, and he has always handled it well. Sure enough, I don't believe me, but even if someone is sent to supervise me, I think about it, more than 70% of the internal guards should be my people, and there is a high probability that I will send my own people. If they are all their own people by then, why not investigate? Just make up a reason to appease the 5 elders temporarily. They might not even make it past the end of the investigation. Because judging from the time, it happened this year. Same time as scheduled, even, maybe today or tomorrow. Fortunately, only me was exposed. No. One Ace watched the video and found that there was no one else around. Just an Admiral rebel, the problem is big. But not enough to drive the 5 elders crazy ahead of time. If Ren San is exposed, then the 5 elders are going to be completely insane. Video 1 is still going on. Withered Dragon. Saturn slapped the ground with his palm. The ground within tens of kilometers of Fang Yuan instantly turned into fine powder and sand grains. Dust turns into dragon after dragon entangled with the terrifying Haki and the abilities of all things ruin. Roar. Dust dragons with flashing red light protruded from the ground rapidly. The black fire titan that entangles Yandy Ace. Between the contact of 2 terrifying elemental energies. Stir up a powerful chain reaction of energy. Dozens of giant dust dragons made the black fire titan look like ants. Wrapped around it, wanting to tear it apart. There are constantly raging black fire sputtering and sputtering. Let the sand crystallize and vaporize. But the continuous earth continues to turn into dust, constantly replenishing. And in the sand there is the withering power to dissolve the structure of all things. The flame is gradually being decomposed and extinguished. Emperor Yan. The stars are exploding. Exclamation mark exclamation mark exclamation mark exclamation mark. A terrifying energy storm suddenly bulged in the body of the Ace Black Fire Titan. It was as if at this moment he had transformed into a real Liang. A violent energy reaction is erupting. Bang, a big bang. The Black Fire Titan suddenly released a dazzling flame. Instantly shattered all the dust dragons. Saturn's face changed. Shield of the stars. Numerous compressed sands, with crystal luster. Like a star-studded shield. Gather in front of Saturn in an instant. A figure that has shrunk several times, but is still considered huge rushed out of the dazzling flames. True Fire Dragon Fist. Roar. A terrifying fire fist covered in Conqueror's Haki. Compressed thick like magma. The slender fire fist is not huge. But it is extremely terrifying. All the energy is compressed in this normal human-sized fist of fire. Pung. Atmospheric burst. The fire fist smashed Saturn's star shield with one punch. Turn into dust. Saturn looked at the terrifying fire fist blowing close at hand. Unavoidable. He is totally crazy right now. The whole body was twisted by the terrifying energy. The head is not human-shaped, more like a monster with 4 different shapes. A flash of yellow dust erupts from its mouth. Go straight to Yandy Ace. Yandy Ace let out a roar, and kicked with all his strength to squeeze his own potential. The fire fist instantly becomes stronger. Smash that yellow flash that disintegrates everything with one punch. At the same time, he punched Saturn in the head. The high temperature released at that moment. The moment it hit Saturn, it melted his head. Then the terrifying flames that spread engulfed his body. Just for a second, not even a single bone was left. Burnt to the ground. But Ace also let out a snort, spurting blood from his mouth, and cracked in many places on his body. Advertisement. His bones and flesh exploded. He instantly became a blood man. He desperately stimulated the potential of every cell in his body. The physical strength is unbearable. Everything explodes after this blow. If there are no accidents, he will die with a high probability. But nonetheless, this scene still makes people in the two worlds extremely horrified. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kaido. 5 elders. Killed. Close black lens bracket. No 2 rocks. Yandy Admiral, so scary. Open black lens bracket no. 1 rocks. Never weaker than us at our peak. Maybe even a little bit stronger. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Whitebeard. Roger, your kid is too pervert. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket 2 Sengoku. Unbelievable, as strong as the 5 elders, they were also killed. No, to be precise, they may have died together, but such combat power is still awe-inspiring. Close black lens bracket. No 2 Aokiji. Vice Admiral Garp, with such a powerful ace, are you sure you can win? Open black lens bracket no. 2 Garp. No, his control and understanding of flames have far surpassed those of previous Mera fruit abilities, and his body skills in hockey are also extremely perfect. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. 5 elders possessed such a powerful force that they lost to Roger's son. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Silver Axe. What happened to the shape of 5 elders at that moment? It doesn't look like a normal human. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket number 1 Luffy. Ace, you are too amazing. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sabo. This behavior is not commendable. Close black lens bracket. Although Sabo would love to say well done. But considering where they stand now, it's not fun to say that. What Luffy said. Well, the 5 elders don't care too much. After all, Luffy has always been outspoken. Outspoken. Look at Garp's answer. All the powerful are silent. Looking at the picture that is slowly freezing and pausing. I haven't been able to come back to God for a long time. And it's not them who are the most horrified, but the 5 elders of 2 worlds. Saturn, you used your ultimate form, but you still lost. I never thought that I would lose. Even if I see the future battle now, if a battle breaks out again, my handling and coping methods will still be like this. In my opinion. I've done it perfectly myself. It's not that I'm careless, and it's not that I'm not strong enough. It's Yan Emperor Ace, whose strength is too terrifying. I think that now the entire Marine, the entire Holy Land, except Imtai people and Jin Xing, the others will be defeated with a high probability of single-handed battles. Tian Xing said in a deep voice. No one was more depressed than him. After all, in the video, he was killed. Have you taken any action against Ace lately that has aroused his dislike? Venus 1 asked. No, it's still just the CPO's daily monitoring. Saturn was sure. If there was no way he could forget it. After all, every Marine Admiral needs to be treated with care. Marco no. 2. Dad, Ace from another world is too awesome. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. I saw it. Close black lens bracket. Whitebeard felt more and more overprotective before. Is wrong. If only I had a little longer. Maybe after they grow up, they will leave by themselves. There is nothing wrong with that. But it is also because of thinking so. Delayed Ace's golden growth time. I can't live that long by myself. That's the big problem. If Ace 5.8 can be so strong. Even if he dies now, the Whitebeard pirates can still exist. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Blackbeard. This Nima is Fire Fist Ace. Fortunately, it's not from our world. Close black lens bracket. If this was in their world, would the me at that time fight him? Yes. Absolutely impossible. Absolutely run. Before gathering the 3 ideal abilities. Blackbeard will never appear in front of Ace. No 2 rocks. Newgate has nothing to say. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kaido. What can I say? It's one thing to love, but it's true to mislead others. But from this point of view, we have to thank Whitebeard, otherwise Ace. Growing up in New World. Our living space will be compressed. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. There is no harm without comparison. It's not just Newgate who doubts life. I think the one who doubts life the most is Fire Fist Ace. If he has this strength. Today's battle will not break out. Do you regret that you slackened your training? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. Shut up, Shiki, it's not your turn to worry about our family. Lousy is not dead yet. As long as you save Ace, everything will be in time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Flying Squirrel Vice Admiral. If you don't talk about each other's positions, but just talk about strength, Yandy Admiral is definitely ugly as Marine. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sengoku. I really don't know how the Garp of number 1 world is cultivated. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Garp. B asterisk 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 D Sengoku. Just say what you say. Don't look at me. Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Silver Axe. The highlight contrast is over. The problem is coming. Will it be the problem of the Marine King? Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. No, there are 2 other admirals and Garp who are no match. It is impossible for us to answer this question so early. Close black lens bracket. Roger no. 2. What would be the problem? 71. One Piece Roger's amazing choice. Reproduce highlight contrast. Please subscribe for full order. Advertisement. If the question comes up, number 2 Roger is eager to get it right. Because of the current situation, there is no reward. Apparently Whitebeard alone can't save Ace. He may have left hope for the world. But he did not leave a future for his children. Just entrust it to Garp. It's already amazing that Garp can keep Ace from growing up. He is only grateful, without any opinion. Question. In this highlight comparison, if no. 2 Ace is not dead, is it possible for him to be the future One Piece? Answer time is 5 seconds. As you wish, compare the expected questions that pop up in the video. As soon as the problem came out, everyone's minds turned wildly. Then he answered quickly. Because there are only 2 answers to this question. Likely or impossible. 50% chance. Slow down. There is no chance to return. No. 2 Roger. Impossible. No 2 Ace. Impossible. No. 2 Whitebeard. Impossible. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sengoku. Possibly. Close black lens bracket. No 1 Garp. Impossible. No 2 Rocks. Possibly. No 2 Kaido. Possibly. Open black lens bracket and no. 1. Possibly. Close black lens bracket. In an instant, all kinds of answers popped up overwhelmingly. Because the time is only 5 seconds, all the strong people choose the answer at the fastest speed in their lives. Then wait for the comparison video to give the correct answer. Discuss like crazy. No. 2 Rocks. Fire Fist Ace is immortal. With the aptitude revealed in another world, it is entirely possible to become the One Piece, even if he is not necessarily willing, but if he is pushed by the world government and wants to compete with it, he must become Poseidon. It is possible. Those of you who choose impossible, what do you think? No. 2 Kaido. Yes, there are many things in this world, and I can't help myself. Open black lens bracket Marco no. 2. You guys don't know what Ace really wants. Even if Ace survives, he only wants Dad to be on the throne of One Piece. He has no interest in the throne of One Piece himself. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket and no. 2. In the future video, Whitebeard is dead. Apart from becoming the One Piece, what other options does he have? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. Don't forget, it's not fixed. For the sake of your children, I won't die so easily. At the beginning, Baihu 30Z really wanted to. As long as Ace can be rescued, no matter what his result is, he can accept it calmly. Even if it is to die in battle. But seeing Ace from another world, can grow to that level at the age of 20. Whitebeard thinks he's going to have to go on for a few more years anyway. After training Ace in a cruel way, to truly stimulate his potential. Only then can he leave with peace of mind, otherwise Ace may die in the end. World government will not let him go easily. Especially seeing how powerful no. 1 Ace is. Watch the barrage from people around Ace. Many strong men frowned. Although they have watched the future video, but to be honest, they know nothing about Fire Fist Ace. Certainly no one around Ace is familiar with it. Looking at the people who are familiar with Ace, the answer is no. At this moment, many strong people who choose not to. I feel vaguely in my heart that I may have answered wrong. Especially since even Ace himself answered no. But this is also impossible. The bright moments in the future cannot reflect the whole life. Unless you can see a major turning point in fate. Only then can they judge more accurately what kind of person Ace is. The contraster itself has advantages that outsiders do not have. This time it worked out. The person who answered this question correctly, world number 2 Roger. When the correct answer is announced, the complexions of many powerful people in world number 2 have changed. Includes 5 elders, Sengoku, earlier resurrected rocks. And countless monsters who have been in the same era as Roger. And the most feared are the people of the world. Because even if Roger is dead, the era of great pirates has been set off. It also caused the people of the whole era to suffer countless sufferings and darkness. Most people don't care what Roger's intentions are. Anyway, with Roger's approach, we don't want to talk about any future possibilities. As far as the moment is concerned, it is definitely a disaster, a scourge. Call Roger a bit of a devil. Not at all. And now the devil has answered the question correctly. This is too spooky. No. 2 Civilian A. The devil, the ghost is about to crawl out of hell. It's over, it's over. The world is over. One Piece is going to be resurrected. No 2 Marine B. Why is this happening? Is the threat of One Piece coming back? He has destroyed several islands and kingdoms by himself. 1. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sengoku. Roger, will be revived. Close black lens bracket. Sengoku is also full of weight. The same is true for Akainu et al. Akainu, Kizaru, Aokiji all grew up from that chaotic era. Advertisement. When they were young, the Roger pirates were to them. It is also a big mountain pressing on the top of the head. Damn it, if Roger is revived, this sea will be uneasy, especially since he knows our secret. Although at the current stage, he won't be exposed easily and cause more chaos, but he will definitely take action. No. 2 Venus said in a deep voice. Even the no. 1 5 elders are not safe. Because there is a possibility of intercommunication between the 2 worlds. Roger is resurrected, once rewarded again. Being able to come to their world is also a huge impact. Does he want to be resurrected and continue his previous journey? The living One Piece is a greater threat than Whitebeard and the Revolutionary Army. No. 2 Saturn also had an extremely dignified expression. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Silver Axe. Ace is Roger's son. Once Roger is revived, he will join hands with Whitebeard to attack the Marine headquarters, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. Although I didn't get the answer right this time, it's a good show to watch, close black lens bracket. Whitebeard, Roger join forces. Marine HQ can withstand it. The chances of winning are definitely not as high as before. Roger's strength is too unfathomable. In the previous battle, it can be said that the world government set up a siege to kill Whitebeard. As long as Whitebeard dares to come, Whitebeard himself will die. But if there is more Roger, it will be different. No. 2 Whitebeard. Gu la la la. Roger, you guys answer the questions really fast. Ace, Whitebeard also chose the same answer. But this time Roger is one step ahead. He will be rewarded. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. Is Roger going to be resurrected too? It seems that this world will not be boring anymore, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Bullet. Great, I am out of trouble now, the captain is resurrected, and this world will be wonderful again. Ha ha ha. Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Red Earl. World government, cry out. I will return all the sufferings I have suffered over the years to you. Open black lens bracket 2 Garp. These bastards, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rennes. Your world is really miserable. Any pirate dares to shout. Look at our world, how many pirates dare to take the lead, close black lens bracket. Watch the Rennes barrage. Many powerful people have discovered that this is indeed the case. The strong pirates in another world, although they also send barrage. But the number is obviously less than that of World 2. There are even some strong people except when answering questions. Basically no other time. This sentence alone is enough to reflect the weakness of the no. 1 World Marine Headquarters. And after Rennes said this, the strong pirates of World 2. They all fell silent, because now the monster Rennes is at Marine Headquarters too. If Roger and Whitebeard fight over, will he make a move? Logically speaking, he should be able to get it, after all, the Marine Inspector of World Number 1. That's Marine 2, it's impossible to sit idly by. But once divided into 2 worlds, interests do not necessarily coincide. The strong are all silent. Not that everyone is afraid of Rennes. It's because I don't want to have a bad relationship with a strong person like Rennes who I haven't seen through until now. At such a young age, possessing such terrifying power. Even the strength shown by Emperor Yan Ace before. Not sure it is better than Rennes. Because Rennes is an old C*T who knows how to hide. They really don't know how strong Rennes is right now. Some fear, others rejoice. For example, Rayleigh, Jabba and other former subordinates are very happy. And just when everyone thought Roger would choose to be resurrected, Roger made a decision that almost no one expected. Please choose a prize. Prize 1, revive. Keep your memory. Prize 2, get all your life experience and strength in another parallel world. You can superimpose your own strength. Prize 3, the channel between the 2 worlds, you can summon people from parallel worlds. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Prize 4, a perfect conqueror's hockey, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Prize 5, perfect physical skill, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Prize 6. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Roger. For that video, can I give this reward to other people, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. Huh, Roger, what do you want to do? If you don't choose to resurrect yourself at this time, what the hell are you thinking, close black lens bracket. No. 2 Kaido. Could it be that he wants to give the reward to Fire Fist Ace? But now Fire Fist Ace is tightly controlled. Even if he gets more power and has the Sea Stone on him, he still can't break free, not to mention that there are so many strong people around. Even if you choose the 2 world channel, you must have time and opportunity to activate that ability. You can choose to give it as a gift. The comparison video gave a positive answer. No. 2 Roger. I will give this opportunity to no. 2 World Whitebeard. When Roger said this, all the powerhouses basically understood Roger's plan. At the end of the day, it's still Ace. Because if you resurrect yourself, of course he can team up with Whitebeard to attack Marine headquarters. But there are many strong people in the headquarters, and the world government is still eyeing it. They won't necessarily be able to rescue Ace, either. If you use this prize like that, you can't save Ace. In Roger's view, it was a waste of a chance to be resurrected. He gave this resurrection to Whitebeard. This is one more possibility. One is that after Whitebeard dies, he can be resurrected, with 1 more life and 1 more possibility to save Ace. But most importantly, with this prize. Advertisement. Even if Ace is killed, Whitebeard can revive Ace. Of course, Roger can do the same. But he thought about a problem. That is, if Ace is resurrected by himself, judging from Ace's attitude towards him before. He doesn't necessarily wish to be resurrected by himself. But in the hands of Whitebeard, Ace will not have such a strong resistance. And Luo. Jay chooses. It also means that he gave up this chance of resurrection. Give this precious opportunity to Ace. No. 2 Whitebeard soon understood. No. 2 Whitebeard. I choose prize 1, revive. When Whitebeard made his choice. Many people in the 2 worlds are a little silent. One Piece, this guy called the devil. He didn't resurrect himself in the first time. Instead, give this precious opportunity to Whitebeard. To be precise, it was given to Fire Fist Ace. Many people are surprised, even they. Once you have this kind of huge prize that can soar into the sky, they are not necessarily willing to give to the closest relatives. But Roger gave it. He's not as crazy and brutal as in Legendary. And people who have dealt with Roger, although a little startled at first. But it was soon relieved that they all knew that Roger was a man of great affection. Seeing that his son is going to be publicly executed. How could he not move at all? It was for friends. He can challenge this behemoth without hesitation. Leading to the full-scale outbreak of the Valley of Gods War. But also for Ace to survive. Roger begged Garp to keep the ace and impel down. The child is innocent. The 5 elders breathe a sigh of relief. It's just that this breath is not completely relieved. 660 after all, the prize is in Whitebeard's hands. Also very tricky. They also have to get more prizes soon. If Kizaru breaks away, Akainu is the only marine who gets the reward. They are stressed out. Ace on the execution platform, watching the barrage and the choice Roger made. There is a complicated look on his face. Finally, the anger gradually came to the fore. He still couldn't forget that he had learned about his mother's death. For giving birth to herself, her mother Rouge was great. She created an impossible miracle and gave birth to herself only after 20 months of pregnancy. And what is the father of One Piece? In Ace's opinion, he is totally unworthy of being a father. Even the mother's back road is not arranged. With what spicy chicken king? It has brought a dark era of great pirates to this world. As the son of evil spirits, I should not have been born in this world. For a long time, Ace felt that being alive was not a good thing. At that time, no one in the world wanted the blood of One Piece alive. Just existing is already a crime. No to Ace. I don't need any charity and mercy from you. Open black lens bracket no. To Roger. Stop being so sentimental. This is for an old friend. It's none of your business. Close black lens bracket. Roger seldom responded directly to Ace. He won't let Ace choose in this matter. This time, Ace was directly silenced. Just gasping in anger. Even people with discerning eyes know that this is for themselves. But he did give the prize to Whitebeard. Not for himself, Ace couldn't find a reason to refute for a while. It's just, for some reason, the emptiness in my heart is a little less empty. Open black lens bracket no. 2 rocks. It's really interesting. If Roger is resurrected, the father and son will fight. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Garp. Maybe close black lens bracket. No. 2 Sengoku. Don't be distracted. This time the rewards are destined to be endless. Don't miss the opportunity to make the pirates stronger again. This time it's still a highlight comparison. Revolutionary Army. Is it Sabo? Has something to do with Straw Hat Boys. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Luffy. Hey, Sabo. Are the 2 Sabo the same person? Close black lens bracket. At this moment, Luffy was shocked. 72. 5 elders mentality collapsed. Another admiral has defected. Please subscribe. Please order all. Advertisement. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Luffy. Hey, Sabo from another world. You and the other me and Ace are brothers. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sabo. Of course, Luffy. Close black lens bracket. At this moment, Luffy belatedly discovered a problem. So I asked quickly. Although no. 2 Sabo didn't send much barrage just now. Uphold the same cautious wait and see attitude as the dragon. But Luffy still noticed this person with the same name as Sabo. It's just that the opponent is the Revolutionary Army. So Luffy thought it was just the same name at first. But looking across the Marine 3 Admiral, and Grandpa said these are the people he brought up. Then Sabo in another world should not be dead. That is to say, in the video, Sabo is what he grew up after Sabo didn't die. Now compare the video. Sabo, whom Luffy has never met in this world, is also put on the screen. They look exactly the same, except that Sabo here has a scar on his left eye. That's when Luffy realized, the Sabo of their world might still be alive. It was the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army who appeared on the screen in front of him. No to Ace. Sabo. Ace has heard of Sabo's reputation long ago, and has also seen his arrest warrant. Although it feels very similar to Sabo when he was a child. But because Sabo is dead, this long-established thinking. Ace never expected that this would be their childhood step-brother Sabo. But he was more perceptive than Luffy and vaguely noticed it. It's just the Sabo of this world, who rarely speaks out. So Ace is not sure either. No to Luffy. Sabo, speak up, I am Luffy. I am your younger brother. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kid. Sabo, chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army, is the big brother of Straw Hat Luffy, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Luo. I haven't heard of it, but someone mentioned before that Long is the son of Garp, and Sabo is the Revolutionary Army. It's not incomprehensible that he really has a big brother or something like that, close black lens bracket. Luo's mind is not on this. He has been thinking about the town of White in another world. I heard Ren mention it once. He can't forget it for a long time. He wants to know whether his own destiny has been changed in another world. But there are many barrages of top powerhouses in communication. He asked once and was drowned in the stream of information. And his mental strength does not support him to send barrage frequently. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sabo. Are you calling me? Sorry, although another Marine Admiral Sabo should be with me, but I have no memory about you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Dragon. Sabo had amnesia. I picked him up at sea, and he was seriously injured at that time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Ace. Is it the day when the celestial dragons visited the kingdom of Goa in Sea Circle calendar 1510? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Dragon. Yes, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Ace. That must be Sabo. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Luffy. Woo. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sabo. That, close black lens bracket. Sabo, who is currently in the Revolutionary Army headquarters in Bardigo, doesn't know what to say. When Ace was seen dying in the video earlier, some memories are just around the corner, giving him a headache. But I didn't think of anything. But see Sabo from another world. He actually had a guess too. It's just that the memory has not been restored, and it is still a bit unnatural. Sabo, we have to strive for 1 or 2 rewards this time. This is a good opportunity to strengthen our revolutionary army. We can't let the pirates and the world government dominate. Clear. In addition, Baltigo is now shown in the video. We can't stay here anymore. Betty, tell everyone to abandon this place and go to the backup base. Long turned his head and said to the commander of the Eastern Army. Although the comparison video is just a photo of 2 comparators. But Baldigo's terrain is very distinctive. World government just take out the world map. A little comparison to know where they are. For safety reasons. Definitely can't stay here. Learn. The highlight moment comparison video has kicked off. But this time, it's not the second video that starts playing first. It's the video of world number 1. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. Strange, it turned out that the number 1 world video was released first. Could it be that the person in the number 2 video is going to be more excellent this time? Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Kaido. It's hard to say. Marine Admiral is indeed a remarkable achievement, but the second in command of the Revolutionary Army, from the perspective of an organization's status, is not much weaker than Marine Admiral. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sabo. Me in another world, the Revolutionary Army. It's really a road I never thought of. Close black lens bracket. Video number 1. Sea Circle calendar 1517, Sabo 17 years old. A familiar island appeared in front of everyone. Dragon King Sabo and Yandy Ace stood side by side, looking at Luffy who was fighting Whitebeard in 4th gear with a smile on his face. 4th gear. Great Ape King Spear. Luffy entered the 4th gear, and joined the gigantic 3rd gear. The whole person bounced in the air, his giant fists retracted into his arms, and then he carried a deep armament hockey. Advertisement. Throw a punch at Whitebeard. Judging by the surrounding environment. The two have been fighting for a while now. You brats, have you been fooled by Ren words? Brats, don't think that I won't kill you. In the past year, you've challenged me the most. Whitebeard smiled slightly. An earthquake fist blasted out. 2 fists clashed. There was a loud bang. Then Luffy went out, Luffy in 4th gear, far from Whitebeard's game. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. This should be the battle where no. 1 Ace singled out Whitebeard just now, a little earlier, close black lens bracket. Anyway, you are also rubber, so you should be very resistant to beating. As Whitebeard said, his fist condensed into an earthquake halo, and he chased after Luffy who was flying upside down. He punched down. Others challenge once every 6 months and a few months. This rubber kid often comes to challenge once a month or 2. It's so annoying, why don't you teach me a lesson? Luffy has already lost, and I will be your opponent next. But at this moment, Sabo's gentle and confident voice sounded with a hint of doting. The palms are joined into claws and covered with a deep and powerful armament hockey. He leaned over from the side, and caught Yuhuzi's terrifying earthquake punch with his bare hands. Bang! During the collision of claws and fists, hockey acted recklessly, and the chaotic black lightning crackled and exploded. Marco no. 2. He actually blocked Dad's earthquake punch with his bare hands. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. This guy has no ability, only relying on physical ability. This guy specializes in physical skills. Was it taught by Garp? Unsurprisingly, he is also a little monster. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. The scene of receiving the earthquake punch with bare hands seems to be similar. That guy Ren did it when he was young. Is this kid named Sabo comparable to that monster Ren at this age? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Garp no. 2. Is it possible that Ren taught him his physical skills? Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Sengoku. It's not impossible. Close black lens bracket. Garp no. 1. Strange, I don't seem to have taught this move. Is it Dragon Claw Fist? That dragon's physical skill. Number 2 red-haired. It's amazing, physical skills have been honed to this level, even if many old monsters can't do it, he did it at the age of 17. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. No one Huo Shaoshan Vice Admiral. Don't underestimate our Marine Admiral, close black lens bracket. No. Chu Sabo. Much stronger than my Dragon Claw Fist. While Sabo was talking, he looked at the dragon beside him. No. Chu Dragon. Don't look at me, even if it's me in another world. No. Chu Sabo. That's weird, the other one I said, never thought of taking the path of the Revolutionary Army. Who would have taught him? It doesn't seem to be Garp. Could it be Ren? Sabo did not forget, Kizaru video contrast distance. Long and Ren have met, and maybe reconnected later. Not quite sure, although they already knew the result of this battle from No. One Ace's mouth before. But it still makes them very concerned. Because with the help of ability, there are many strong people who have climbed to the top. But there are relatively few strong people who rely on physical skills and hockey to reach the top. This kind of person is often different from ordinary strong people. No. Chu Sabo looked very seriously. Although his strength is also very good. Able to get away safely from Admiral. But you have to fight evenly with the Emperor-level powerhouse. Now he is still a little bit hot. Maybe learn something from your other self. Alright, save me from taking the initiative to find you. Whitebeard picked up Conqueror's Haki with one hand and wrapped it in thick Conqueror's Haki. Take a tentative hit. The water pipe of common in Sabo's hand is covered with armament Haki. Smile confidently and go up. Clang. Boom. Common's water pipe and the supreme sword crashed together. The fierce sword chi storm raged and spread out. The earth was split into dozens of hideous cracks in an instant. The moment the weapons collide, the other hand of the two of them was not idle. Earthquake Fist and Dragon Claw Fist blasted out at the same time. There was a loud bang. The shock wave exploded from the confrontation. Fly the gravel. The ground under your feet collapsed in an instant. This is not a common plumbing. Whitebeard felt that this plumbing was not simple the moment he touched it. The water pipes of common cannot bear the armament Haki as deep as Sabo. This weapon is rebuilt by smelting and resmelting the fragments of the supreme sharp knife. The common's last time can't withstand your overbearing shock force. There is no difference, you don't think you can win me by changing a weapon. How will you know if you don't try it? After the two attacked. Fighting together in an instant, both of them belong to the strong with complementary weapons and physical skills. Water pipes collided with Kong Yunchi one after another. Dragon Claw Fist and Earthquake Fist, fierce confrontation. Every hit is terrifying. Fist wind and sword energy can easily shatter a 1,000-meter mountain. Advertisement. The speed at which the two collided became faster and faster, and there was a sense of boldness and unrestrainedness. The powerhouses in front of the video are a little itchy. Especially those who are good at gymnastics. I can't wait to compete with these two monsters. The two fought more and more fiercely. Common people only see two streamers colliding constantly. Where the streamer passes by, everything will be destroyed. It is many times more terrible than a hurricane natural disaster. No. Two Eagle Eye. This guy named Sabo, although he uses water pipes, many of them are swordsmanship moves, and his swordsmanship is also quite powerful. Unfortunately, he is not on the path of pure swordsmanship, otherwise he must be a rare one. Great swordsman. The battle lasted about half a day. As a result, no one was able to win anyone. Sabo scored a rather rare draw result. But many strong people have seen it. Whitebeard is just fighting with the mentality of learning from each other. I didn't have the idea of killing the other party. Maybe. Ren in fear of the dark. But in the sparring, Whitebeard did not release water. They are all fighting with all their might. So can't say this one has moisture in the draw. Backquote a tie, it's up to me next. Ace said and walked out. At this moment, the highlight contrast video starts to fast forward. Because of this video, Sabo is the protagonist. The video quickly fast forwards to the year 1520 in the Sea Circle calendar. This time at Marine HQ. That's the one where Luffy made Kamui and briefly drove 5th gear. The battle to end the Age of Pirates. But this time it is not a single challenge with the strong. Instead, Sabo acts as the commander in the melee. Sabo's sharp eyes scan the battlefields. This time with Sabo's vision. They saw multiple high-end battles. Akainu, Kizaru, Luffy, Redhead, Whitebeard, Ghost Granny, Aokiji, Garp, these strong players are all gone. The Marine headquarters has already disintegrated into dozens of pieces. Some small island fragments gradually disintegrated. Forever sinking into the sea. Luffy, don't let the Redhead get away just yet. Ace, help me stop the reinforcements coming from the northeast. Oh, responses came from both directions on the battlefield. Seraphim, let's eat up the entire battlefield and become the winner of this war. Sabo smiled, looking at the advanced product of the pacifist behind him, Seraphim. They are transformed people, but they look exactly the same as many of the world's top powerhouses. They all look like teenagers, such as Boy Aokiji, Boy Hawkeye, Boy Akainu, Boy Tyrant Bear. Looks like there are about a dozen of them. They have the corresponding ability and strength. Zhao's good. I didn't expect that the Seraphim from another world would be able to fight in this period, and it would be mass-produced. On the second, Sengoku and 5 elders were shocked when they saw this. They want to achieve this step, it is estimated that it will take several years. This is a powerful force that can replace 7 warlords of the sea in the future. The overall scientific level of the other world also surpassed them. Now, they don't want to risk running afoul of Rennes. And the next moment, they saw Sabo's ability to command and control the battlefield. He commands this terrifying army of seraphs. Shuttle on the battlefield, staring at those high-end rounds. Use Seraph's power and ability first. Cut off the reinforcements next to the enemy's top powerhouse. Then fire lasers and various elemental attacks. Consuming top powerhouses. In the end, Sabo gave these top powerhouses a fatal blow in the finale. In this way, he leads this terrible legion. Under the horrified and unbelievable eyes of everyone. Take down Jabba, Mercenary King, Killer King and several other top powerhouses. He played a very important role in this world war. Death, or surrender. Finally, Sabo looked at a top powerhouse surrounded by them, and asked with a smile. The top powerhouse looks around. There are no teammates nearby. He honestly raised his hands. Even top powerhouses were beaten to the point of losing their confidence. Shape. And when everyone was still immersed in the shock and did not come back to their senses. As the video fast forwards, Sabo brings the same horror of the Seraphim Legion. Appeared above the Holy Land. Sea, land and air, take strict precautions, and never let anyone in the Holy Land escape, for the glory of the leader. Today we create a new world. At this moment, the 5 elders who saw this scene. Their mentality collapsed. Dragon King Admiral, also betrayed. 73. Blame Garp. Broken, I became the leader of the rebel general. Seeking subscription and full order. Advertisement. From Video Advance to Marine Headquarters War of the Worlds. World number 2, from 5 elders to pirates, has been deeply shocked. Open black lens bracket no 2 rocks. Those guys who look exactly like young Admiral or robots. Close black lens bracket. He saw a seraph whose arm was torn off by a top pirate powerhouse. Expose the complex circuit line structure inside. Number 1 rocks. How did the times become like this? The no. 1 rocks were also shocked. Although those blazing angels are not as good as these top powerhouses. But its strength can already make up and consume them. The scary thing is that this is a modified human that can be mass-produced. If conditions permit, multiple seraphs may even directly consume a top powerhouse. No. 2 Kaido. Looks like the top powerhouses, but with brown skin, white hair, black wings, burning flames on his back, ember. No. 2 Jin. Brother Kaido, you guessed it right, that is the bloodline factor characteristic of the Lunaria tribe, which means that these modified people have the possibility of self-evolution and can adapt to any environment. Close black lens bracket. As the last survivor of this family, Jin of course understands his own characteristics. So it seems, another world of myself. It should also be caught and studied by the world government. Open black lens bracket and no. 2. This is too outrageous, the reincarnation can still use abilities, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. What we should worry about now is, since there is such a terrible weapon over there, does our world also have it? Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Silver Axe. Most likely, the world government has been tinkering with these war weapons all these years. In the previous Kizaru video, there was also a weapon called a pacifist, a cyborg with the same appearance as a tyrant bear, but that the species is not very powerful. World number 1, these should be advanced products. No. 2 Whitebeard. These weapons are powerful, but what is even more surprising is that this Sabo brat, at such a young age, has such outstanding commanding skills. Commodore's huge battlefield is divided into separate areas, interspersed and divided, and takes down the enemies one by one. Even if it's Sengoku, I guess he can't do better than him. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Flying Squirrel Vice Admiral. This is a matter of course. Our Dragon King Admiral has the reputation of being a wise star. In the Commander-in-Chief exercise of commanding the entire army, he even beat Sengoku Commander, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kid. So speaking of it, Sabo in our world seems to be the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army, and he is good at playing some insidious tricks, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Koala. Hey, what are you talking about? What does insidious means? This is 853 called strategy, you reckless man who doesn't understand anything, close black lens bracket. It's really amazing, Sabo. No. 2 Dragon sighed while watching the video. He promoted Sabo as chief of staff, so he is naturally very optimistic about his potential. And Sabo from another world, the perfect representation of unleashing all potential at this moment. Indeed, but I will reach that level sooner or later, whether it is strength or command ability. Sabo said to himself. In addition to exercising his strength, he has also been learning knowledge. Sabo also went to the front many times. Under his leadership, the Revolutionary Army has successively won several kingdoms. The uprising incidents planned are frequently successful. And everyone is still amazed at this world war. And when the Seraphim human weapon appeared in the war, the number 1 video didn't stop, but kept moving forward. Then there was the scene before the eyes of the no. 5 elders, and their mentality exploded. Dragon King Admiral also betrayed. Emperor Yan Admiral rebelled, although they were shocked, they were satisfied. But considering Ace's life experience, they actually accepted it very quickly in their hearts. But Sabo, in the eyes of the five elders, is a young commander who is excellent in morality, intelligence, civil and martial arts. His background is also very innocent, and after a few more years, Sengoku will almost retire. They are planning to pick Sabo as Marine Marshal. Ace is indeed powerful, but deep in their hearts, they still have some prejudices. Luffy's jumpy character is not suitable for a marshal. It doesn't have such a powerful commanding ability. It has a unique charm that can mingle with those around it. But unique charm cannot be a marshal. But now they are optimistic about the next Marine Marshal to surround the Holy Land with the Seraphim Legion. And from Sabo's high-altitude view, they can see Yandy Ace's Flame Titan. In other words, they attack the Holy Land together. What exactly is going on? Could it be that many admirals joined forces to overthrow the rule of the world government? Sengoku in World 1, Garp watched this scene. Immediately petrified. I just let go of the video of Yandy Admiral attacking the Holy Land. This investigation has not started yet. Then the Dragon King Admiral also attacked the Holy Land. So far it looks like it's the same thing. This is too ridiculous. It's outrageous, even if they are not in the Holy Land at this moment. You can also imagine how wonderful the expression on Five Elders' face will be. Dafa. After being astonished, the strong pirates began to mock. Number 1 rocks. Good guy, Marine Admiral in the opposing world, except for Akainu, are all actors, and now Kizaru wants to create his own Marine. Marine Admiral here is even crazier, directly rebelling and pushing it to the Holy Land. Advertisement. No to Kaido. All members of Admiral are traitors. Wonderful, really wonderful. To say that all the members are traitors is an overstatement. But now Kaido is happy to say so. Number 1 Golden Lion. Definitely related to Lao Yinbi Ren. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. How afraid are you of him? Everything has something to do with him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Golden Lion. If you are not afraid, he is in your world now, go FK him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Golden Lion. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. Is it possible that the 5 elders of the 2 worlds are very unpopular, so a similar situation occurs? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. What a big show. The 5 elders should not be angry now, but should be afraid. Being able to kill the Holy Land shows that the rebels may be on the winning side. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Saturn. Damn, what the hell is going on? Why did our Marine Admiral rebel together? Sengoku, how do you manage Marine? Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sengoku. I have no clue. Close black lens bracket. No. 1 Sengoku is wronged. 3 Admirals, 2 Admirals rebel. And the 3 have always been inseparable. The next Luffy. Shouldn't be 2. No. Can't think about it anymore. Really want to reverse all 3 Admirals. 5 Elders is not angry. It's time to panic. Sengoku, who had no answer, could only stare angrily at the 3 Admirals under the execution platform. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sabo. What happens in the future? What does it matter to us now? We don't know. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Luffy. That's right, we don't know, not at all. Luffy said as a matter of course. Seeing Luffy's expression, Sengoku believed it. Because Luffy grew up not telling lies. When he tells a lie, his expression is so fake that even a 3-year-old can tell it. Now it looks natural, so, what the hell is going on? Open black lens bracket number 1 Venus. Even if Sabo Ace rebelled, how could the command of the Seraph Legion fall into their hands? Our authority should be higher than theirs. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Jupiter no. 1. Could it be said that when creating Seraph, Vegapunk left behind? Vegapunk is also a traitor. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Mercury. This is not the most serious problem. The most frightening thing is, what Sabo said just now, they still have a leader who rules them. This shows that they may be premeditated. There may even be some action in the dark now. And to have 2 Marine Admirals betray together. Who could be behind them? Soon, the 5 elders all thought of the same person. Garp. The possibility is very high. He has always been the leader of the 3 Ace brothers, he is the man who raised them, and they are also very familiar with Garp's words. But Garp doesn't look like that. People will change. When they have enough high-end combat power to dominate the entire Marine, people's ambitions and temperaments will change. Over the years, have we seen these things? Then what should we do now? If they really plan ahead, if we do it now, are we sure to take down 2 admirals, plus a Garp? Even Count Luffy, the Sun God. They always advance and retreat together. As soon as these words came out, the faces of the 5 elders became extremely ugly. 4 top players. Most of the high-end combat power in the entire Marine headquarters. How to deal with this force? What low price do you need to pay to win them? It's not even possible to take it all at once. Even mobilize all the power that can be used now. It is also possible to escape. After all, no one is foolishly waiting for reinforcements from their world government to arrive. The backers they reserved in the dark were nothing more than 2 admiral-level powerhouses. Most of the strength is on the bright side. After all, it's a world war. Those 2 top powerhouses were used to prevent the Revolutionary Army Dragon. And they sit at the headquarters. Also to wait for the dragon to attack them. To keep the holy place. Now secretly 2 strong men, plus Akainu Kizaru Aokiji Sengoku. There is an advantage in terms of numbers, but who can guarantee whether Sengoku and the others are still on the side of the world government? Damn it, they shouldn't have been allowed to become Marine Admiral in the first place, and now the entire Marine headquarters may even be actually controlled by them. It's possible we've been emptied. No matter what, order Sengoku Akainu to take Garp first. If Garp resists and the other admirals follow suit, it is enough to prove that they have planned for a long time. We cannot avoid this problem. If this problem exists, we must find a way to face it in time solve. If Garp is captured without a fight, it means that what happened in the future happened suddenly. They are not planning now, and there is still room for redemption. Advertisement. I have reported this matter to Lord IM, and Lord IM will come to preside over the overall situation immediately. What a problem. 5 elders, feel like you can't handle something this big. With an idea, 5 elders quickly inform Sengoku. Open black lens bracket Venus no. 1. Sengoku, Akainu, Aokiji, Kizaru. I order you, get Garp under control now, close black lens bracket. No 1 Garp. Huh. Why? Rocks no. 2. Damn, Garp, I didn't expect you in another world to be so insidious. You stuffed your own grandson into the Marine headquarters and emptied the entire Marine headquarters. UB asterisk 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 D, do you plan to become the king of the world yourself? Close black lens bracket. No 1 Garp. I don't. I'm not. No 2 Kaido. You still say you are not, who has been saying before that the 3 admirals were all cultivated by themselves. In the video, 2 admirals rebelled, and what kind of leader was mentioned, besides you, who else could this leader be? Close black lens bracket. No 2 Garp. I am so fierce in another world. I want to overthrow the world government. Although I also have this. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Sengoku. Garp shut up. Close black lens bracket. On the second, Sengoku sees Garp's outspokenness and is about to speak out. Hastily scolded. If it turns the fire on their side. The 5 elders here see what's going on in another world. Just in case, they might be ordered to bring Garp under control. Sengoku knows 5 elders all too well. Open black lens bracket Ren. Vice Admiral Garp, don't struggle anymore. If you are innocent, the world government will return your innocence sooner or later. I will come back, please rest assured, the world government, really. The mastermind behind the scenes, I will definitely find out. Open black lens bracket number 1 Akainu. I will try my best to help my brother, close black lens bracket. See this barrage. Ace Sabo, who was a little restless, has returned to calm. This is a signal, let go of my grandpa. But Luffy, who didn't know it, suddenly stood up at this moment, wanting to defend his grandpa. Stupid Luffy, if Grandpa Garp is innocent, he will be fine after investigating. Ace quickly persuaded. It's not time to act yet. The battle to end the era of pirates must start first. Consume the elite of the world government first. And the end of the era of pirates is not just talk. World government must be eliminated. The era of pirates, it must end. This is a big game. Be patient. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Venus. At the critical moment, the Ren brothers are still reliable, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Saturn. Yes, if only every officer was like Brother Ren, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Mercury. I almost forgot that Ren is very powerful, close black lens bracket. Garp no. 1. Wait a minute, Sengoku, Akainu, you really surrounded me. I'm really not the leader of the rebel generals. I don't know how Ace and the others would betray, let's talk about that. It's the future. No. 1 Sengoku. If it's not about the future, do you think we're surrounded now? I don't believe you would do such a thing, but you've been so proud these past few years, isn't it true? Have you forgotten your original intention? Open black lens bracket no 1 Garp. B asterisk 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 D Sengoku, even you doubt me, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Sengoku. If you don't, then don't resist, I will find out the truth. If you resist, the nature will be different, close black lens bracket. No 1 Garp. Okay, I will not resist. Open black lens bracket Ren. Looks like I won't be needed for the time being, close black lens bracket. Telly. Garp really didn't resist. No, it's already controlled by Sengoku. Their strength is already very strong. It was exposed by the video at this time. If there is really a plan, he can't catch it without a fight. So, the future in the video may really be an unexpected event. The possibility is very high, but the suspicion of cassettes cannot be completely ruled out. Could it be that the leader behind them is someone else? Except Garp, who can make Marine 3 admirals so obedient? Impossible. No. 5 elders are discussing. Slightly relieved. There is a high probability that it will be a future emergency. Now just investigate clearly and try to avoid it. Admirals may not rebel in the future. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. Garp is such a miserable guy, the Marine hero is under control, close black lens bracket. No 2 Rocks. Tisk tisk tisk, what a tragedy. Number 1 Golden Lion. What a tragedy. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. What a tragedy, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Garp no. 1. You bastards. If I were the leader of the rebel generals, I would be the first to kill you, close black lens bracket. No. One Garp is so angry. Why did he become the leader of the rebel army for no reason? 74. World government has changed hands. Commander-in-Chief Sabo, please subscribe, please order all. Advertisement. Sengoku, don't look at me like that. No. One Garp looked at Sengoku, who was less than half a meter away on his left. With a dark face, he said helplessly, I'm not afraid of you doing something stupid. Sengoku said angrily. In the case of a trigger, the whole body may be moved. Everyone watched nervously. It's not just Kizaru, Marine HQ 2, that's having trouble now. The problems at Headquarters 1 are even more serious. Video 1 continues to play. Sabo surrounded the Holy Land with the Seraph Legion. There are guards constantly, there are celestial dragons jumping out. Apparently something very terribly terrible happened inside Mariajoy. Attack. Seeing the fleeing celestial dragons, Sabo ordered to attack without mercy. Whoosh whoosh. In an instant, the sky filled with laser light shot down towards Red Line like a fairy blossoming. Covering bombing strike, countless celestial dragons and their guards died in pieces. This scene made the 5 elders of the 2 worlds frown. His face was extremely gloomy. The former nobles of the world were slaughtered on such a large scale. This is since the establishment of world government. A terrible event that has never happened before. Ordinary people and pirates feel horrified. The nobility of the world is a mountain that hangs over everyone's heart. Even the world's top pirate powerhouse. Celestial dragons are generally not easily provoked. Once provoked, the world government will spare no effort to eliminate it. For example, the Rocks attacked the Holy Land Garden in the first place. What happened just now, even if Rocks hadn't been killed by Roger Garp? Afterwards, the world government will desperately destroy him. After all, the Holy Land dispatched the 5 elders. It's just that Rocks was dealt with by Garp Roger 1 step ahead of time. Otherwise they will hunt Rocks to Cape Tiana. No 2 Rocks. Massacre in the Holy Land. There is no way out. This Dragon King Admiral is really ruthless, he is also the old boss after all. It is not ambiguous at all. No 2 Kaido. Why do I feel that you are still a little happy? No 2 Rocks. Get rid of the feeling. Jupiter, where do you want to go? Activate the ancient weapon. Don't think about it. Sabo stopped the 5 elders running out. Even the 5 elders understand that all eggs should not be put in one basket. You paralyze the ancient weapon of the Holy Land. Correct answer, but no reward. Attack. Sabo ordered confidently. Light beams, magma, meatball compressed air cannonballs all over the sky. Overwhelmingly cover Jupiter. Jupiter held a supreme sharp knife in his hand, and made a slash that was no less than the best in the world. Killed a few blazing angels. I'm desperate to run outside. Sure enough, there are other ancient weapons dormant in other countries. That's why you are so anxious, trying to use this force to save your loser. Sabo is not in a hurry yet. Just watching Jupiter and the Seraph Legion fight coldly. Jupiter is powerful, and the sword energy is flying and raging in the room. One after another Seraph was blown up by him. But he can't make a single mistake. Whoosh. Under the cover of Seraph's many abilities and high-intensity firepower. Even if it is the world's top powerhouse. In an oversight, the abdomen was also pierced by a laser. In an instant, Sabo, who had been watching the battle, started. Dragon King. Dragon Claw Fist. Sabo's long-prepared strikes. The palm of the hand is like a roaring dragon, hitting the heart of Jupiter. Jupiter's flesh and blood are flying. Fly out quickly. His eyes turned white for a while, and blood gushed out from his mouth and nose. He looked at the Dragon King Admiral in horror. Keep attacking. But Sabo didn't pursue the victory. Instead, he turned his head to Seraph and continued to order. Damn B************** D. This is our Seraph. Jupiter was furious. Sabo didn't intend to fight him head on. Instead, they used the Seraphim that should belong to them. Consume yourself little by little. But he really can't help it. To let yourself break through. Other 5 elders have fought bloody enemies to the end. You paid the price to send yourself out. Boundless Great Forest. Jupiter burst out with a powerful ability. In an instant, Fang Yuan was on the Red King continent within tens of kilometers. Turned into a dense forest. Giant trees are towering. Big trees are wrapped in armament hockey, transforming at will, and shooting blazing angels into the air. The vines are poisonous and also carry the mighty hockey. Swipe at Sabo with the toughness of a razor blade. Dancing in the forest, killing every step. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. As expected of 5 elders, armament hockey can cover such a large area and is very powerful. Close black lens bracket. Advertisement. Jupiter himself defends against all attacks from above with the canopy of the great tree covered with hockey. The whole person is still fleeing outside quickly. Killing Sabo is not his purpose. I didn't say this is all our Seraphs. Sabo's voice fell. The entire land with forest suddenly turned into quicksand, and then collapsed. A Tianking that appeared out of nowhere swallowed the entire forest. Then 5 or 6 Seraphs, who looked like K. Lakadar, floated up from the ground. Jupiter's complexion changed slightly, sand fruit ability user. A person who restrains himself very much. In an instant, the sky full of salons swept all directions. A forest that has just been generated under the urging of Jupiter. Before it took shape again, it was swept by the sweeping salon. Crumbled, and soaked up all the water, shriveled away. No. 2 Locked all. Why do I feel that this random so-called seraph is better than me? At this moment, K-Lock is seriously suspicious that he ate a fake sand fruit. All kinds of super elemental firepower cover and attack Jupiter again. Jupiter wanted to escape but couldn't escape, so he could only bite the bullet and rush out. Consumption has increased dramatically. Accidentally, there are a few more wounds on the body that were hit by lasers. Jupiter roared angrily, and his limbs began to twist and deform. The head also began to swell, and the terrible black liquid flowed out from the body. The strength increased greatly, beheading more than a dozen seraphs one after another. Almost destroyed a third of the seraphim around Sabo. But it is still madly destroying all the targets in front of it. As if losing my mind. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. This monster turned out to be 5 elders. Zone Devil Fruit went berserk. No, what he revealed before was not a zone-capable person. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no 2 rocks. It's really scary. Are the 5 elders all monsters? Close black lens bracket. In Jupiter's ongoing madness, Thunder Dragon King. Sabo finds the right moment and bursts out with all his strength. A super powerful dragon claw fist directly scratched Jupiter's head. Then the sharp claws slide down along the head. Dragon claws with black arc tore Jupiter's body in half. The black arc is swimming on Jupiter, electrocuting every cell in its body. Then a seraph with the appearance of an Akainu boy came out. The gushing magma completely melted the corpse. 5 elders Jupiter. Death. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. Another 5 elders died. Could they really overthrow the world government and create a new era? Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Silver Axe. Strange, why no matter whether it is Ace or Sabo, when killing 5 elders, they have to smash them into ashes, even the corpses. Yandy is a Logia-capable person. It's easy to talk about things that are convenient, but Sabo deliberately destroyed his body. What's the point? No 2 Kaido. Maybe there is some deep hatred. Damn, how did they know our secret? 5 elders of 2 worlds. His face looks so bad right now. Previously Ace blasted Saturn to the ground. They just thought it was a coincidence. But now Sabo does the same. This is definitely not a coincidence. Open black lens bracket no 2 Kizaru. Every Marine Admiral is scary. Close black lens bracket. Kizaru's long-lost speech, especially seeing the celestial dragons slaughtered, looks slightly changed. Made easy. In his heart, there has always been a natural awe for such authoritative nobles as celestial dragons. But watch a large number of celestial dragons die. He feels like celestial dragons are just like that. Many people are silent. It is extremely shocking. The main reason is that many people don't want to send barrage to stimulate the world government. In the future, 2 5 elders were killed one after another. The mental state of the 5 elders is very sensitive and crazy. And this is indeed the highlight moment of Dragon King Sabo. Compared with Yandy Ace, he is not weak at all. Video 1 has not been paused yet. No. 1 Sabo's final highlight moment is coming. This time it's not about fighting. On a huge island, officers from all over the world and from various departments gathered on this island. Wearing a new uniform and cloak, Sabo, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, stepped up to the high platform step by step. Countless people all over the world watched this solemn scene through the video phone bug. Sabo looked around at these hundreds of thousands of officers. Loudly said, "The old world government has disappeared. There are no more celestial dragons in the world. Our duty is to maintain the peace of the sea and bring true justice to the people of the world. Remember the commander-in-chief's instruction." Boom. No. 1 Sabo's words instantly set off a more terrifying stormy sea than before. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Venus. Impossible. How is this possible, let alone 2 admirals rebelling? Even if the entire marine rebels, we will not lose. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Saturn. This future must be false. That's right. It must be false. Open black lens bracket Jupiter no. 1. Who is planning all this in the dark? Damn it. Close black lens bracket. Number 1 Mercury. With our strength, how can we not balance the 2 marine admirals? Open black lens bracket Mars no. 1. What else we haven't seen? Close black lens bracket. Advertisement. No. 1 5 elders are completely out of control at the moment. In the future video, Sabo will become the new commander-in-chief of the armed forces and make his first speech, also announcing the new world. A new world, a new era, has come. In other words, the world government that ruled the world for nearly 1,000 years has collapsed. 0 for flowers. How can the no. 1 5 elders accept this? Even the no. 2 5 elders, who have nothing to do with them for the time being, are showing horror. Fear wells up in my heart. What kind of organization is this? Countless times stronger than the Revolutionary Army. It actually overthrew the world government. Actually watch the previous video of the 2 marine admirals rebelling. Although they also look dignified. But the heart is actually a little bit of schadenfreude. Because it didn't happen in their world. And 2 admirals, maybe even 3 mutiny together. It would really damage them a lot. But if they say that they can overthrow the world government, they don't believe it at all. World government has stood for nearly 1,000 years, with profound heritage. It cannot be overthrown by 3 or 4 top powerhouses working together. They are a group of rebels who know our secrets, and there is also a mysterious leader. What I see is probably only the vision of these 2 admirals. If the future video is true, this unknown organization must be extremely powerful. 5 Elders number 2 are also on alert. Could it be the dragon of the Revolutionary Army? He hasn't appeared in this world war yet, and Sabo on our side belongs to the Revolutionary Army, and Luffy is also the son of the Revolutionary Army. Very likely. Do you want to remind them? Remind, although we are not in the same world, if they are really overthrown, our future may also face huge challenges. No. 2 Venus said in a deep voice. No. 2 Saturn. Beware of the Revolutionary Army dragon. Dragon no. 1. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Roger. Amazing. Close black lens bracket. 3 words, but it contains the highest respect for Roger. 20. Overthrow the world government. This is something that countless generations have never done. It was something he wanted to do, but was too late to do. Unexpectedly, in world number 1, someone actually did it. Simply unimaginable. Among the pirates all over the world, no one knows better than him how powerful the world government is. For he has been to Raftel and has learned all the truth. Who is the leader behind them? To be able to do such a thing. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. It's unbelievable that the world government in another world has lost. Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Rocks. I have never accomplished a great cause until my death. No. 2 Kaido. To overthrow the world government, it is definitely not enough to rely on Emperor Yan and Dragon King alone. There must be a terrorist organization behind them. Or there is a terrifying mysterious strongman. 1. No. 2 Golden Lion. It could be both. No. 1 Golden Lion. It must be Lei. Whitebeard no. 1. Don't meddle in it. I know you want to kill Ren. But don't say it when you get the chance. Open black lens bracket Ren. Somebody better hide themselves recently. Close black lens bracket. No. 1 Golden Lion immediately stopped talking and stopped showing off. People in the 2 worlds were stunned by what happened in the number 1 video. Number 1 Venus. Dragon. Could it be that in the war to end the pirates, the dragon attacked the Holy Land and instigated Ace Sabo and the others? Open black lens bracket Ren. It doesn't have to be an instigation, it might be someone with special abilities. Close black lens bracket. Ren didn't expect that there was another one who was responsible for it. Then thank you father and son. Number 1 Saturn. Not bad. Just in case, Kizaru, Akainu, you two are now returning to defend the Holy Land, and the battle at the headquarters will be handed over to Ren and Sengoku, and you will be fully responsible. And be ready to support at any time. Close black lens bracket. In addition, the Dark Powerhouse has to be called back. Although they are unwilling to accept the future in video number 1. But since I thought of a new possibility, they must withdraw the strong and return to defense. But don't smoke too much. Because there are many strong pirates, the headquarters of Wanshan was defeated. So many strong pirates are crushing the Holy Land. Plus the strong one who peeps in the dark. That's even more dangerous. This battle is an arrow on the string, and it has to be launched. Who asked them world government to challenge all pirates this time? They didn't expect their own backyard to catch fire. And so serious. World government has been overthrown. Open black lens bracket Ren. Understood. I will take good care of Sabo and Ace, and will not let any suspicious abilities approach them. I believe they are loyal to the world government. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Venus. Thank you for your hard work. After this incident, we will not treat you brothers badly. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Ren. For the world government, I will die and die. Close black lens bracket. Quote. Sabo and Ace were quite speechless. Ren-san. What a qualified actor. In order to show his loyalty, Sabo Ace proposes to imprison himself temporarily. Lock it with sea stone. Originally 5 elders had this idea. But I heard that the 2 were so active. 5 elders believed in the possibility that Ren said more and more. They are loyal to the world government, and they may be manipulated by people with their abilities. Similar abilities have always existed in this sea. We can't do this, Venus number 1 said earnestly when facing the resignation of the 2 of them. Why? Saturn looked at Venus in confusion. This should be the safer way. 75. Attacked. But the 5 elders are feeling good. Please subscribe, please order all. Advertisement. Taking them down, who will stop the pirates? This time we used our swords to take a slant. We wanted to wipe out most of the pirates in one fell swoop, but now we can't retreat even if we want to retreat. The strong pirates are currently across the sea from the marine headquarters. It's not like the world government can stop it if they don't want to fight. It is necessary to take out many Admiral-level powerhouses. No war is as important as the safety of the Holy Land. But if Marine HQ loses, the pirates are very likely to rush forward. The pirates were not united, but this time, they forced them to unite. Just to further control the sea. Not only that, but if Ace Sabo is really innocent, our actions are helping the mysterious strong man in the dark, making the strong man who is biased towards us go further and further away. But what if there is a 1/10,000th chance that they are defrauding us? For example, they have premeditated a long time ago, but they are just playing us now. Even so, we have to wait for them to finish this battle with the pirates. Once the war is won, and then closely monitor the 2 admirals, it is possible that they will be seriously injured or even killed because we took out Akainu Kizaru and left. Borrowing a knife to kill. For the sake of the safety of the Holy Land, what's the point in giving up 2 admirals? Understood. And when the two worlds shook, the world government was overthrown. No. One Sabo's highlight moment is over. No. One rocks. What was exposed this time is too amazing. If the world government is overthrown, after I am resurrected, I will have a better chance to become the new king of the world. No matter who fights with the world government, they will win in the end. There must be heavy losses. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kaido. The guy who can handle the world government, no matter how weak he is, can kill you who are alone. The old captain of another world, died for too long, and his mind is not clear, close black lens bracket. No 2 rocks. Kaido, what did you say? Anyway, that's me in another world, show some respect. No. 2 Kaido. I am, 330, like this, let's fight if I don't accept it. No 2 rocks. You are crazy. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Jack. Fighting again, Quinn was stunned, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. Gu la la la. You guys are so lively, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Aokiji. Regardless of the position, the 3 admirals brought out by Garp are indeed extremely powerful, close black lens bracket. No. 2 Silver Axe. Anyway, this Dragon King Sabo, the bright moment in the future, is too amazing. Overthrew the Millennium government and became the new commander-in-chief of the main army. And no. 2. I'm afraid Sabo in our world can't compare. The Revolutionary Army claims to be equal to the world government, but I think that's because the Revolutionary Army is mostly active in the dark. A stronger 4 Emperors regiment. In the barrage, video 2 of Sabo's highlight moment also starts playing. And when the screen was played, it was amazing. Because the picture that appeared this time is also in the Holy Land. But the time is C-Circle Calendar 1522. That is, 2 years after World 2. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Aokiji. No way, the Chief of Staff of the Revolutionary Army also appeared in the Holy Land, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 rocks. Is it so exciting? Are all the little ghosts of this era so crazy? Invading the Holy Land at every turn, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket and no. 2. What a bunch of lawless guys, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Kid. You old guys, get out of the position of 4 emperors early, the throne of One Piece is mine, close black lens bracket. No. 2 Redhead. You are a very motivated little devil. Open black lens bracket number 1 Luffy. Sabo, you from another world, did you also attack the Holy Land, close black lens bracket. Number 1 Sengoku. Parallel world similarity. Open black lens bracket no. 1 Whitebeard. It's a good show, I don't know what will happen to the Holy Land in another world, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Venus. Damn it, you thugs, what do you think of the Holy Land? As long as you dare to make trouble, I guarantee that you will die without a whole body, close black lens bracket. The 5 elders in Holy Land number 2 also started to panic. Because of what happened to Holy Land number 1, they were quite nervous. Video number 2, Holy Land, it's time for the Quadrennial World Summit. Sabo and others pretend to be the guards of Staley, the kingdom of Goa. Swaggering into the Holy Land. They're here to rescue the tyrant bear who's become a slave to the celestial dragons. And openly declare war on the world government celestial dragons. Their revolutionary army is ready. The Holy Land is peaceful now, and the kings of many countries are coming one after another. Garp, Green Bull, Fujitora and other strong people are responsible for the security work of this world summit. On the way, Staley, king of the kingdom of Goa, saw Garp, a man of their country. I want to introduce Garp to see if he himself can become a world noble celestial being. As a result, Garp stunned everyone with one sentence. Ah, do you want to be that kind of trash too? Hey, King Staley was almost frightened and his legs went limp. Looking at Garp in disbelief. Ah, it seems that you can't say this, just forget about it. After finishing speaking, Garp came to his senses and said. Hole, how could this be forgotten? Open black lens bracket no. 2 Whitebeard. Gu la la la, Garp is still outspoken. This is in a holy place. If the celestial dragons hear it, it will be a big trouble, close black lens bracket. No 2 rocks. If you don't like it, betray Marine, Garp, as long as you are my vice captain, I can never blame you for killing me before. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Garp. Don't, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no 1 Garp. Not only do I not want to, I think I still have the urge to beat him to death again, close black lens bracket. Sabo and several Revolutionary Army commanders are in disguise. Finding an opportunity, they use the ability of the Western Army commander Mori to push the fruit. Move the ground and temporarily hide in the ground. Find the right opportunity to rescue the tyrant bear in one fell swoop. By nightfall, they waited for this opportunity. At this time, tyrant bear was locked in a slave cage. During the day, I saw the bear, which is usually gentle, being ridden on the back by the celestial dragons as slaves. Sabo and others are extremely angry, but this is not a holy place. You need to be careful in everything, they have already done it directly. Now you don't have to bear it. The bears are only guarded by common guards, we can act. Many crows flew in the dark night, forming a human form. Advertisement. It's Northern Army Chief Raven Carlos. Fall on the ground, open the channel, and meet Sabo and others. Sabo came to the place where the tyrant bear was held with 3 Revolutionary Army commanders. Successfully rescued the bear, but was also found. After all, it doesn't matter how secretive it is. There are so many strong people in the Holy Land. The first to arrive were Admiral Fujitora and Green Bull, who were in charge of security work. Open black lens bracket no 2 Sengoku. Judging by their clothes, these two are the future Marine Admirals. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Akainu. It should be, I don't know how strong it is. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Rocks. There is also a blind man among them. Is your Marine short of people to this extent in the future? Close black lens bracket. No. 2 Aokiji watched quietly, looking at his future self. After all, I chose to leave Marine. Open black lens bracket no 2 Aramaki. Ah. I finally got my wish and became Marine Admiral, one step closer to Master Sakazuki. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Garp. Huh, that Aramaki who has been worshipping Sakazuki like an idiot is one of these 2 admirals. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Aramaki. Vice Admiral Garp, your words are too hurtful. Isn't Master Sakazuki a qualified Marine? Close black lens bracket. Garp was shocked. It wasn't just Garp who was shocked. Sengoku was just as shocked. Because Aramu could send barrage frequently before. He had long thought that this person would not be weak. Unexpectedly, 2 years later, he became Marine Admiral. Revolutionary Army. One of the root causes of world chaos. Adhering to the will of Marshal Sakazuki, I will kill you all. Forbidden to hate. With messy black curly hair, wearing sunglasses and biting a cigarette, Admiral Green Newborn immediately attacked. He is a person with the ability of dense fruit. This ability is very similar to that displayed by Jupiter. The ability is activated, and the surrounding area instantly becomes a dense forest. He also turned himself into a giant tree ant, manipulating countless plants to attack Sabo and others. The fist has also become like wood, covered with the mighty armament Haki. You take the bear away first. Sabo turned to his partner next to him. Fire fist. Then a fire fist hit the 2 Marine Admirals. Mera fruit ability. Huang Mu frowned slightly, this ability is a bit tricky for him. Fireproof forest. Originally, Wang Mu's attack method was transformed into a fireproof tree barrier in an instant. Block the super powerful fire fist. It's not easy to use meteorites in the Holy Land. Fujitora drew out his sword and said something to himself. Gravity knife. Tiger. The super strong sword intent condensed into the posture of a tiger. With one strike, the knife was drawn, and the terrifying and sharp sword intent poured out with gravity. Sabo quickly set up the water pipe, covering armament Haki to block. With a loud clang, Sabo's expression changed dramatically, and he was instantly blown away. This sword is heavy. Become the nutrient of the forest. Aramaki, the huge tree man, flew over in an instant, and countless vines covering armament Haki were about to entangle Sabo. A storm of crows. The Northern Army commander Crow shook his coat, and countless crows shot out like cannonballs. Covering and bombing Araki. Blocked Huang Mu for a moment. Flame Dragon King. Dragon Claw Fist. Sabo took the opportunity to throw a ferocious backhand claw. It directly pierced through the body of Araki's tree man. Huang Mu was continuously shaken back several steps. 2 years later, Sabo who ate Mera fruit was able to fight Admiral head-on. Huang Mu's face changed slightly, but the tree man's body stimulated vitality. Coming back soon. Disgusting flames. Abyss. The commander of the Western Army is a hairy titan who has lived for 160 years, holding a trident and shaking the ground. The ground is surging outward like a tidal wave. Reinforcements flooded in from all around. All of a sudden they were pushed far outside. Can't get close to them easily. Slightly smaller. It shouldn't matter. After all, the enemy's strength is also very strong. Fujitora closed her eyes, calm and calm. Take back the stick knife, pull it out again, and turn the knife to the sky. A circle of purple gravity rings straight to the sky. Then, boom, boom. There was an ear-shattering sound of piercing through the air. In the next second, a meteorite with flames fell from the sky. It shocked many strong people. Even the top powerhouses are extremely afraid. You can easily attract meteorite attacks. Marine Admiral, no matter which world you are in, nothing is easy. Dragon's Breath. Sabo hit the dragon claw fist and soared into the sky. Accompanied by a dragon flame. Through this terrible meteorite. The meteorite exploded and fell to various places in the Holy Land. Many buildings were smashed and flames were set everywhere. The guards brought by the kings of various countries immediately became vigilant. Because the kings of many countries came with guards. The scene was a little chaotic for a while. Some sensitive king. Even thought it was the 5 elders trying to kill them. Advertisement. Resolutely do not obey any request for asylum. 5 elders got a headache. Had to go to the place where the kings gathered. Appease these kings. Also head to the celestial dragons gathering. Protect the celestial dragons. Prevent this as the enemy's plan to divert the tiger away from the mountain. Besides, 2 marine admirals and a large number of guards have already passed by. Logically speaking, Li Huang is enough. The safety of celestial dragons is the most important thing. Put out the flames immediately and rescue the wounded. No. 2 Venus commanded calmly. But his face was gloomy. Someone dared to attack the Holy Land, and it was chosen in this sensitive and complicated period of World Summit. There are so many things to watch out for. In the past, there was even no shortage of mad kings. Want to behead them instead? Saturn, Mercury, you two rush over to have a look, you must take down the intruders, I'm here, I won't let them disturb Lord I Am. Yes, Sabo didn't love to fight either. After rescuing people, retreat while fighting, if you wait for a large number of reinforcements to arrive. They can't even leave. Skyfire Meteor. Black Raven Whirlwind. The Whirlwind group of flames and black crows rushed towards the two Marine Admirals. Attacks are very powerful, even Marine Admiral has to be treated with caution. After fighting dozens of moves back and forth in an instant, Sabo found that Mori sank into the ground with people. Leave a channel for them. Sabo blasted a move with all his strength. Push them back. Jump into the pothole with the crow too. Evacuate along the evacuation route prepared long ago. They planned everything in the dark, including how to evacuate. And when the 5 elders and others might come, Sabo crows after the two jumped into the pothole. Rapid vertical descent. The passage above was immediately activated by Mori. Moved a lot of earth and rocks, sealed it again. Don't try to escape. Huang Mu's face was full of anger. If this makes them escape, that's worth it. His wooden arm plunged into the ground, and countless roots burrowed into the ground, chasing after him quickly. Countless stones along the way were pierced and shattered by this tree root. When he was about to catch up with Sabo and others, Mori moved a huge steel plate that had been hidden long ago. There was a loud bang. The steel plate was deformed and twisted 2.7 times. But the tree roots that have spread for thousands of meters are not powerful enough to penetrate the steel plate. Change direction again, that guy Fujitora's gravity can carve out the abyss. Don't let him catch you. Understood. Mori nodded, moving quickly along the depths of the red line, turning around and turning around. It quickly disappeared within the perception range of the two admirals. Fujitora a gravity hell brigade. An abyss channel with a vertical depth of several thousand meters was pressed out. But Sabo et al. Are no longer in this position. Where are the intruders? Saturn and Mercury rushed over, but there was no one in sight. Escaped. The other party was well prepared. Fujitora replied calmly. Don't dare to come to the Holy Land to cause trouble without fully evaluating, damn revolutionary army. Huang Mu is very unwilling. See who it is? Saturn asked. People of the revolutionary army. Save the tyrant bear. Strengthen your guard. 5 elders looked extremely ugly. The 5 elders in the video had a gloomy face, but the 5 elders number 2 who watched the video at the moment breathed a sigh of relief. Open black lens bracket no. 2 Saturn, fortunately, it was just a small disturbance and saved a useless 7 warlords of the sea, close black lens bracket. Saturn subconsciously sent a barrage. Looking at this barrage, rocks, Sengoku and other powerhouses all have strange expressions on their faces. I wonder if 5 elders has changed. If I hadn't seen the performance of no. 1 Sabo. No. 2 5 elders of course will be furious. Just the noise made by the intruder. Enough to make the world government lose face. It can be compared with no. 1 Sabo. Neither did the 5 elders die, nor did the world government be overthrown. Compare the two. This bit of commotion caused by no. 2 Sabo. Also acceptable. After all, everything is afraid of comparison. Comparison creates a gap, and at this time, they didn't know that Sabo hadn't escaped from the Holy Land yet.